What's up? What's up? It's the Art the Most Experience with Deke. I'm Art the Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Well, bro, granted it's Wednesday, but it's a victory still, man. I felt good, man. Mason went out there and shocked a lot of us, baby. But I think it's a great scenario, man. And last time I saw you, I didn't physically see you. I was watching you through, social medias, man. Jerseys with tags on them. Tags no longer becoming a part of them.
Popping the tags quick.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's been a lot that's transpired since the last time I saw you. That's all, baby. Shout out to my dog.
No, shout out to Mason.
Shout out my dog.
Shout out to Mason.
If you would have, how many people hit me up saying, bro, you peep Deke, bro, he kill it. I'm like, yo, it's the man, bro. He's a man of the people. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. If y'all don't know, you better ask somebody, bro. Stop playing with him. You need Deke in your life. Just remember that, man.
Some people are saying Mason and the Steelers played so good. They brought the old Deke back for a minute. And I'd agree with them. Things felt right.
It did feel like that, bro.
Saturday, 4:30.
Shout out to that nostalgia, bro.
Things felt right.
The nostalgia was real.
First blowout win in, 10 years we've had? I know it's probably exaggeration, but it feels like that.
It definitely felt like that,
We were up 24-0 at halftime.
Bro, like, legit, comfortable. Halftime, like, this is what this feels like? Huh. Yeah.
Incredible.
Start to finish, bro. Start to finish, man. So, yeah, like I said, I'm definitely excited about that, man. If I remember correctly, I believe that Bengals pack was up in the air, too.
Ski ye.
Yeah. Let's go. Deke hit him with the ski. I love it, bro.
Little Rudolph ski ye mashup.
I like it, bro.
Yeah, that might have been my best work.
Nah, you was in peace.
Mason did that, man. That was all Mason.
Mason did
he
it,
brought
bro.
That out of me. Yeah.
It was all Mason, bro. Hey, all I know is, man, when it's like that, sheesh, that made everything better out there, bro. Everything better, man. Shoot, I was down that thing, I had the chaperone situation.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
It seems like you're
a lot going on, man.
Yeah, it seems like you and your daughter's boyfriend started to become friends. Is that true?
You got that from a picture. That's cool, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Mm-hmm.
It seems like you're warming up.
Yeah, it's like I said, man.
Or is it just the holidays?
I love pictures because they could have 1,000 different words, 1,000 different meanings, and it's on the viewer to use their interpretation.
You're saying not friends yet.
All I said was
acquaintances.
It's on the viewer to use their interpretation. I leave it at that, man. I enjoyed myself. I leave it at that. All right. It's up to the viewers. I mean, if you look at the picture, you say it's a vibe, then we could roll with it like that. If you look and be like, hey, you see the division? I bet. If you looking at the lines, you're like, all right, cool. I get it.
The green lines.
You know what I'm saying? It's details. That's what I'm saying, man. It's up for interpretation. I just leave it at that. But that's the beauty of social media, man. You just gotta just let it have a little bit of it out there, man. But in all seriousness, though, it was a cool little vibe. Nobody got. You
stayed for the whole game.
I did, bro,
yeah.
Because of them wanting to go. So, yeah, like I said, man, shout out to my oldest, man. She definitely backdoored me with the situation, but it was a vibe in the end. But, yeah, we definitely stayed the whole time, man. And it was worth it, bro. We even got rained on a little bit. Shout out to the rain out there. Shout out to Steelers Nation showing up in full effect, too, man. I was a little worried. I ain't gonna lie, Deke pulling up. I'm like, all right, what the situation finna look like today, man?
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
It was, though.
A solid crowd.
It definitely was, man. It definitely was. And I also like the fact that we had multiple Santa Clauses out there and multiple Grinches out there. I like to see that. Guy, girl, old, young, big, slim, inebriated, really, really inebriated, and it kind of regular. Like, I liked it, bro. It was, like I said, the full pendulum of it, man. So it was a good vibe, bro. That was a good vibe, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great. Absolutely great. Christmas came early.
And then the Bengals pack, of course it hit. Hit extra loud. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I think I got some of it left over. So it's all good. I'm going to get some of that in a little bit. But, yeah, bro, it was a good little vibe with that, man. Good little
You get
vibe.
everything you wanted for Christmas?
Man, it's the weirdest situation. It's my first Christmas with the new update, right? In terms of my family dynamic. So I absolutely hated Christmas, but at the same time, I'm alive, so it's a great day. And that's kind of like my dynamic with it. People think it's kind of weird. They be like, how you say it's a great day, but everything is terrible? That's where I'm at right now, man. So outside of that, it was absolutely great, bro. Because the fan was here, it was a vibe, man. The kids loved it. Absolutely. But yeah, it's one of them things. It's like you're just learning what your new is. I think, shout out to Official Momentum. I don't know if he's here just yet. So I'm gonna post some stuff though. Just talking about, what it's like around them holidays, man. I'm like, oh no, I get it, bro. I definitely get that, man. But you gotta just keep going one day at a time. So that's why I set that trajectory. It's gonna be a great day, baby. So shoot, it was a vibe, man. Food was good. The kids turned up. And I low-key got surprised, too. Shout out to Mrs. Claus, man.
Okay.
Mrs. Claus was in the lab working. All right, she surprised me with some kicks, man. I was completely shocked, man. She got me some medium olive green Air Max 1s. So shout out to actually, they sit right behind. I ain't picked them up and all that just yet. So I got them. Okay. Then she got me, it's an all-white Yeezy 350. I've been telling her I wanted them. She had got them. My little lady got them. My little lady's boyfriend had them as well.
Oh, man.
Yeah, chill out. Don't do it. I already know how you going with this. Don't do that. So it had been talked about, and part of the reason why everybody was like, oh yeah, y'all should get them all. You should get them all. He should get them. And it's like,
yeah, matching picture.
Stop. Don't see. I already see that's what you was about to go to. So yeah. All right. So those shoes found their way, and I was really excited. And then it hit me, and I'm like, I feel like y'all about to try to set me up. This is a long play. I ain't slick. Y'all are not slick. This is a long play. You get them for me today, I'm going to be hype. And then it's going to come a time where we like, oh, we should all. I already peeped. All right. But it's all good. So I did enjoy the gift stuff. And my oldest, too. Shout out to Bugs, man.
They'll do the sneak attack on it. Like, you'll wear them, but then, like, there'll be a text message behind the scenes of, like, all right, make sure you wear those Yeezys today.
Today's the
day.
We
can match modes.
Today's the day. You know they going to hit me with it.
And if you all have them on, you might as well take the picture.
Now, stop it. See, you do it a lot. Don't even throw that out there. You do it a lot, bro. But you know that's how it's going to be, bro. You know that's how it's going to be. So it didn't.
Corey Ewan says the boyfriend got Yeezys, too. Oh, Lord.
Bro, yeah, it wasn't for Christmas. He got his for his birthday, but obviously, like I said, I happen to be around for all of this stuff. Fortunately / unfortunately, okay? So, yeah, I could already see what that's going to be getting into down the line. I'm just throwing it out there ahead of time. Y'all not slick, all right? Just throwing it out there. They're not slick, okay? But I definitely have peeped that they working. They you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But my oldest, though, she did surprise me. She went and touched my heart. Because, like I said, man, it's real weird right now with the holidays. But she got me a real nice piece with me and my mom, stuff like that, man. Has some cool little, you know what I mean? Something that me and my mom be talking about, stuff like that. So I was like, all right, salute you on that. That's a vibe. I rocks with that gift. But, yeah, the holidays are weird right now for the boy, bro. Super duper weird. But what about your end, man?
I just got some money.
Shout out, bro. It's not wrong with some paper.
No, not at all.
Who don't like paper, man?
It's the best gift, actually.
Paper the boy up. Come on, man.
I just don't really have a story for it, right? I don't have any, like, exciting, like...
Okay. What about your Christmas morning, though? Or you did, don't you do something? I thought y'all do, like, a breakfast or a church or something like that, right?
I was working.
You was in the lab.
I was doing bleach report on Christmas morning.
You were in the lab on Christmas morning?
Yeah, we were talking Mason. A lot of Mason. QB1. Type of talk.
I know you were fired up though, because Christmas morning is the day after. Yeah, or is that kind of day after? Yeah. So
yeah, I had
fresh,
Christmas Eve to get over my hangover, and then Christmas Day. I was saving my takes for Christmas Day.
All right. So you came out swinging then.
I did, and I actually connected Mason's success in that Bengals game to being a direct lineage, having that direct connection with 7 and the old Steeler way.
Oh.
You know, we were talking about losing the Steeler way. Did we know, or did we miss it all along that Mason had the keys potentially?
Okay.
Did we overlook some things? He had that direct connection
with this. I'm just going to point to the playbook. He just,
Well, you got to hear me out on this, too. It actually makes sense.
I like it,
bro.
That
was tough love from 7. It was part of the training.
Yeah.
And all of 7's wisdom, being a Jedi master like that. He's like, Mason's going to have to go through tougher times in the future.
Yeah.
How's he going to be able to handle Bengals, December 23rd,
Yeah,
2023,
yeah.
season on the
Yeah.
line, his career on the line. If he can't handle me just saying, look at the playbook.
There it is. There it is. All right.
It's
all right.
Seven's genius all along, actually.
There we go. Because I can't wait to hear how Kenny also had a positive impact on this, too. Because I know if you was going to swing 7 in this, I know you got some way that you going to bring KP8 in a positive manner as well.
No.
I just can't wait
Mason's
to hear
the
it,
guy,
though.
man.
I just can't
Mason's
wait.
the guy,
It's
period.
going to be a
I'm
vibe,
sorry.
bro. It's going to be a vibe, bro. It's going to be a vibe. You know we're going to get into it. We got to get into it, bro. The people want to see it. The people want to hear it. We excited. You excited. I'm excited, bro. It's going to be a vibe today. It's going to be a vibe. But yeah, man. Yeah. We're going to get to that. We got to get to that. Because that's a lot now, man. It's a lot that's been transpired since then.
Yeah, how did we overlook Mason had that direct connection to the Steeler way this whole time?
What could have been?
He was on those teams. He was on those teams with the Killer Bees.
He was.
AB, Pouncey, Big Ben.
Yeah, he was at 18. That was his year. Yeah.
Was I blinded by the fact that I went to the University of Pittsburgh?
Look up. Or was you blinded by the hair? Blinded by the hair. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. Or was it the gloves? Blinded by the 2 gloves. It's one of, but either way, we still got action. We still got time. And his story is not finished being written either. So we're good. All right. But shoot, if you ready, man, I'm ready, man. We can get this thing rolling. And peep, y'all, I do appreciate y'all shouting out my shirt. Shout out to my JMU Dukes. They did end up losing in the bowl game. I found out low key, like super duper late after the Steelers game because it was right at the same time. But they did end up losing, man. But salute my dogs, salute my Dukes, and salute Air Force, man. I love
Successful season, you'd say, though.
Oh, big fact. Yeah. Man, you already knew what we talked about this a little bit off.
Oh, yeah,
the
you
mic,
weren't
in
supposed to be
terms
even
of-
playing in the bowl anyway.
Yeah. Between that and then you got your coach going, players transferring, playing. It was chaos.
Right.
Yeah, it was
It
all
starts
that.
to get stupid.
So, for us, I was glad that I was able to cop me one of these cool little shirts, though. All right. Shout out to my bowling Dukes. And other than that, man, it was a vibe. So, y'all already know how we're going to do this thing, man. Drop it in the comment section. Where you tuning in from so we can give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And, of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you have not done so just yet. Deke, I'm going to take this time, though, to pay this quick bill on the front end, all right?
Smart.
Man, I'm just trying to get like you, Deke. You know that, bro. Trying to get like you. So today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. You know, the top-rated sportsbooking app in all of North America, however you want to say it. But more importantly, man, they safe, they secure, and they are reliable, which we absolutely love because you do not want unreliable transactions taking place this time of year. Okay, but more importantly, if we're going to talk about them, you know we talk about them for a reason because it's a promo code, and that promo code is Moats. It's simple. When you download the app and you go ahead and make that first wager, okay, you're going to need to put in a promo code named Moats. All right, when you do that and you make a wager of $5 minimum, you will receive up to $200 in free bets. So now you can use that money to go potentially make more money. It's a great situation, baby. It is an absolute great situation. But I also understand that at times we struggle with it, right? You might know someone that has a gambling problem, crisis counseling, and potentially need referral services. If you're in New York, you see the number to text or call. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. I said you better go. 1-800 Now back to our regular schedule programming, bro. What's up, Deke? Where we at in the chat, man?
TC Croom is tuning in from 937 Dayton, Ohio.
Shout out to Dayton one time for the culture. Let's get it, baby.
Tyler from the 334 Montgomery, Alabama.
Love that. Shout out to Montgomery, Alabama. And I see the reviews coming in, baby. Y'all on one today, Deke. I think that was my best one yet. I saved the best for last. You feel me? Last one of the year, man. I figured I'm gonna hit him. You know, get him in a good spot. You heard that? You heard? I sound like Mariah Carey. What? All I want for Christmas is my vocals. Lord.
I saw the similarities.
Yeah.
Tyron, 330 Alliance, Ohio, with me and my wife, Heather.
Shout out to you. You said Heather? Shout out to you and your wife, Heather, man. Tapping in, tuning in. We greatly appreciate y'all both over there.
GF, tuning in from McKees Rocks, 412.
Let's go. Shout out to the Rocks. Shout out.
Joe Bob Briggs, 864, Lawrence, South Carolina.
Let's go. Hey, man, I really do appreciate y'all. D. Cameron, man. Gavin Anthony, Muhammad Dafala, AJ Martinez, the air. What they said that boy was on fire today with the vocals, man. Said they ain't heard me sound like that in a while. The range, the pitch.
Nice to hear good feedback.
You know, yeah, man, sometimes you need it.
John Easton, 412 Craft, and me and Ryan, only KP8 fans left.
Uh-oh. Who's Ryan?
I'm still on board with KP.
You're not on it? I thought you was the Ryan McPherson is in it. I'm assuming is Big Noriega? Big Noriega still a part of it? He had turned over that new leaf. Remember that he did turn. He said he had turned over a new leaf.
That was fake. That was
you don't think it was a real leaf? I thought he really. I'm just asking. Noriega, can you tell us where your feelings are around Kenny Pickett after this weekend? You know, just because he could be like, I think he still was locked in, bro. He was solidarity. Yeah.
No, I'm not off the KPA train. It's just Ace and Nerd shot for next week. What can I say?
Respect, man.
Lifted ones. We'll focus on next season. I'm worried about this season.
Deke said we hear it now. Let's go. Deke said we hear it now, man.
We'll talk about 2024 when the off season hits.
There it is.
We're not in that spot right now.
No, we still got action.
Yep. 2 cents wanted. 904 by the way of 954.
Ooh, I like it. Let me tap in real quick, Deke, because I see the people already hollering about my vocals. X Concept says Moats with the 5 vocals. He also says Mariah Carey ain't got nothing on me. Salute you for that. Hannibal 090 says Mariah was scared of me also, man, because of how them vocals work. But let me get in here, man, because I got Alex Nunez in the 650 Mountain View. Shout out. Mike Moore 16. What up, Mike Moore? In here from the 712 Council Bluffs, Iowa. Salute you, baby, all the way in Iowa, man. Let's go. Nick Bittner in the 401 Rhode Island. Faded off that Bengals pack. Well, hello. Here we got the homie Tommy Vincent in the building, the 928 Mojave Valley, Arizona. Can't forget Arizona. Quan Summon in the 323 Watts, California. And Litchburg 7 304 West Virginia got the Mayo Bowl. Yes, today is 5:30, right? 5:30. Yeah, TG gonna be on one.
He'll be on the call.
TG be on
live
one.
play-by-play.
Yeah, we might have to put the game on or something like that. See if they getting their head cracked in while you're on. Be like, TG, why your boys suck right now, man? What's going on? And then I will Oh, you know I gotta hit the homie one time. Shout out to Rod Dollar in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio, aka Cheryline, baby. Cheryline. Alrighty. Man, alright. Shout out to Tony Down here in the 601 to SIP, Mississippi one time for the culture. Maine 0413. Steelers. Yeah. Are you saying Steelers, Massachusetts? Steelers, Mass? Still a Mass in the house. Okay. All right. I feel good about it then, baby. I feel good about it. All right. You ready to roll, man? All right, man. Let's get these folks rolling, man, because we
Raging
got
Gamer
plenty to get
is
on,
leading
man.
us off here. Says, put it in the air.
That loud pack, baby. You know how it hits.
AJ Martinez gifted a membership to Yinsburg 88.
Shout out. AJ, continue to be a rock star at life. And you say Yinsburg 88. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed.
Let's go, UW. Well, Moats, how did you enjoy some Mountain West football? Air Force is legit.
Man, so I still haven't got a chance to go back and watch it just yet. That's my only problem, man. I will say this, though, from what I did see, I love their sportsmanship. I know at the end of the game, man,
they should have good sportsmanship being the Air Force.
Did the whole, like, national, like, they're singing the national anthem or sing the alma mater to your schools or whatever, like, to your school's fan base. They came, stood behind our guys while they sung, or while JMU sung to their group, and then, obviously, we returned the favor and stuff like that. But I was like, yo, it was a cool little vibe, man. Like I said, I didn't see the game. It was 31-21. So yeah, but shout out to them cats, man. Yeah, I ain't man nothing but respect for the Air Force. Excuse me on that one, man. But yeah, I actually have not had a chance to watch the game just yet. I was planning to yesterday, and yeah, that ain't work out. And then the 25th, it was busy, Christmas Day. So yeah, but it's definitely I gotta go rewatch it. I'm just waiting on a moment. I haven't decided. Do I want to like have like a research night, put the game on, kick back. You know how I get. Yeah, think I might want to know. Even I already know the outcome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you think you're actually gonna do it, or is it more just like season's over? I can forget about this.
Nah, because like I love.
Or do they got like some prospects on the team you're looking forward to with next year?
We potentially got some guys coming back, but at the same time, we still got a good amount of cats on the portal too. So we in that little like, all right, they telling me the portal isn't end all be all.
Bringing in the portal or guys on JMU.
They were
testing out the
portal. Yeah, that's what we was talking about in terms of who's playing. We like, that's kind of weird. You kind of got half foot in, half foot out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's this generation.
Yeah, that's part of it, man. We did have one that came in super duper early. This was at 2:32 today. Shout out to R Barley 18. You know we miss you too, man. But he says just rewatched Byron Leftwich break his leg, force his way out of a hospital via police escort, and fight his way back onto the field for his guys. And we have supporters on Kenny Blape missing 3 weeks for a sprained ankle. I didn't want to include the other word that he used to describe Kenny. So yeah, but it wasn't very savory. We'll leave it at that. Yeah.
I'm not the doctor. Do that surgery. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a great response. I'm with you. We're not the doctors, bro. So we're not questioning Kenny's toughness or the lack thereof. But what we do know is he did have his ankle surgically repaired. And he was not available to play this past week. That's what we do know. We can't question his toughness or not just based on those type of things. I know we would like to. But in all seriousness, though, man, we do have to, rely on the medical team in that stance, especially as we don't have all the information and details about how his recovery is going, where he's at with it. And we know it's a difference between just you recovering and you being able to go play in a game where you got to move around and stuff like that, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest knock with KP is he's not available now.
Yeah. Availability, that's definitely real, man.
Yeah, no matter what, he's been not available too many times, and he's been banged up too many times. Like that's
that
a
doesn't
fact.
mean soft though.
No, yeah, he just hasn't been out there.
You ain't see the word he used a specific word. I was like, that's you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not, you know what I mean? He has some gravitas. We just gotta see to what extent, but he has gravitas. All right. We also had the Raging Gamer. I don't know if you got that one. Did you say Raging Gamer or not?
The pack in the air or whatever.
Okay, you did. Okay. So we good then. Yep.
Matrix Smith, well, I got what I asked for. Happy with the results. At least we got to see what Mason could do. Also, Deke, when did you take off the tag on the jersey?
Uh-oh.
After the first touchdown.
So 2 plays into this.
Was that the second play of the game? I know it was the first series, right?
Second
the first
play.
offensive series.
Yeah, like, she.
Yeah. Yep. Tags were off. First quarter.
You low-key might
be series.
That might be the good luck, though. You might have to go cop you a jersey every time, though.
No, I'm just going to rock the Mason jersey the rest of the season.
Okay. I like it, bro.
Absolutely.
Bro, you really went and caught the Mason, bro. This is
all in.
Fire. This is fire, bro.
No going back.
Shout out.
Tags are off.
Shout out, bro. It's a wrap.
Next. Richard Arbiza, Moats out here twinning with the son-in-law.
See? I tell you, that's what they're trying to set up. I can definitely tell that is what they're trying to set up. They're going to slow walk it. First, it's the sneakers. Then I just randomly got a pair of sweatpants. They was like, oh, this matches the Air Max. But I'm like, I've never worn this color before. This is interesting, huh? So now I need to just keep listening out to see, what color pants you get, bro? Huh? What colorway did they copy you over there? If he got a top that matches them pants, I'm already going to start putting 2 and 2 together. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. All right? You know you got your color palette. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are your colors that you typically stay in. They went and copped this. I was like, whoa. I mean, I like it. I'm going to rock with it. You know that, but where'd this come from? Who inspired this thought process right here? You know what I mean?
I was a little out of left field.
Yeah, and my antennas are starting to perk up a little bit. All right, just spider senses, they tingling. All right, like y'all try and work something over here. All right, I'm gonna catch on. Y'all
Maybe that's all he wants for Christmas.
Nah, you gotta chill out on that. Don't put that on him.
Just some approval.
Nah, don't put that. He's approval at my actions. I will always say my actions speak louder than anything that I will ever say. Okay. My actions speak louder than anything you ever say. All right.
The actions are more deep than a picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
My actions are all right. You're alive. Okay. That's rule number 1. You're alive. All right.
That's approval enough.
That's approval enough right there. Okay. Everything else is icing on the cake, baby. Icing on the cake. And I'm in this weird phase right now, baby. Come on now. Yeah, man.
Okay. Fish momentum. Hey, everyone. Moats and Deke. Hope you had a great holiday. Mason's been collecting dust and a check. Hashtag beat the Seahawks. Hashtag Mr. Jack Myers Jr.
No, big facts. And official, I was thinking about you too the other day, man. Like I said, I don't know if you heard earlier, man. I was talking a little bit about what you were posting on your social media and stuff, man. I was like, nah, I get it, man. Them holidays are tough, man. When you done lost somebody like close to you, man, it hurt when you start thinking about that stuff. So yeah, man, I was definitely thinking about you the other day though, man. So throw some prayers to you, my homie. Shout out to Official Momentum, baby. But yeah, Mason did hit him with the man. It just felt good to be a part of it, you know.
What's that one country song? There might be a little dust on the bottle. Don't let it fool you. It gets sweeter with time.
Hey,
it's a great song.
Come on, baby. Come on, man. Like I said, I was very, very impressed. I was happy as heck for that dude, bro. Happy as heck, man.
Nanzito, things were just running smoothly with Mason under center, and in my opinion, we need to see him again this week to see if he can stack consistency faster than KP.
I mean, you kind of have been hinting at it.
It's not even a debate. Yeah. It's not even a debate, in my opinion. He's QB1 next game. If you want to say rest of 2023, I don't care. Just give him next game.
Yeah.
Let him prove that this Bengals game wasn't a fluke, because this is the best quarterback performance we've had for the Steelers in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
We're up 24-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
Or 24-0 at halftime. The dude had 290 yards and 2 touchdowns for the game, and he had those stats pretty much in 3.5 quarters. No, 2.5 quarters. I'm sorry. It was like probably middle of the third quarter. He had like high 200s passing yards.
Yeah.
Probably could have got it up to close to 400. Well, if he would have hit Deontay, maybe hit another pass or two. Yeah. But also, if we wanted to run it up and just keep passing the ball.
We definitely took the foot off the gas.
Yeah, we started handing it off to Najee, Jalen, and just go out with some dignity.
Yeah.
The game was over.
Yeah, it definitely was, bro.
And Mason was at the head of that. Mason was the quarterback. He looked calm, confident. He looked like he was in control. He looked like he's been waiting for this opportunity this whole time.
Yeah.
He's QB1 next week.
Yeah, for me, man, I share a very similar sentiment, man. Just in the sense of Kenny versus Mitch versus Mason. Like you said, none of those quarterbacks have put together a game start to finish like that. Whether we're talking eyeball test, whether we're talking command of the offense, whether we're talking a statistical performance, whether we're talking touchdowns, whether we're talking passing and rushing touchdowns. It felt so good to actually be able to talk about the offense's performance, the quarterback's performance, and not have to deal with the caveats, the variables, the this, the that, and that. It's just like, no, he balled. He threw for this. He threw for multiple passing touchdowns. Oh, we did score touchdowns in the red zone. Oh, we did hand the ball off, and Najee had a touchdown run. Calvin Austin had a touchdown run, and we still were able to score points. We still were able to move the ball. He was conservative when he needed to be, but he was aggressive when he needed to be. 3rd and 1, he going for the deep bomb. We're getting all those things. The routine throws routinely, right? The throw to George Pickens, the first throw where he takes to the crib. It's a routine play, but the ball placement is where it needs to be. So now instead of Pickens having to look down for it, go behind his back to catch this thing, he's hitting him in stride. And now he's able to get his head around, make a defender miss, and go to the crib. A lot of that was taking place with Mason, man. And that's stuff that we really haven't seen with Kenny or Mitch. Whether we're talking the fundamentals of the footwork, one of the things I'm really critical when we talk Mitch. You look at Mason's footwork. I literally just dropped one of those film sessions on him too, right before we started the live stream. But with that, man, you're kind of highlighting some of the stuff he does with his footwork, his decision making with it, and just his processing the information. And what you said, I'm super happy about, man. Right, the old bottle sitting over there collecting dust. The one thing that I'll say is this, man, and we could not know until he actually came out here and played. You never know what a dude is doing when he is not out there, right? When he doesn't get to play in these games, is he preparing mentally? Is he preparing physically? Is he doing the little things in terms of keeping his own cardio right? Is he getting his own throws in? Because when you're QB3, we already said you don't get one offense reps. If anything, you better go over there and take them practice squad reps. But at the same time, that means you were getting a chance to go against our starting defense. So we're seeing, not only were you mentally in the lab, because visually I can watch his helmet and it's telling me, you know exactly what you're looking for, what concepts you're waiting to have developed in this game. So mentally, you were on the right page. You're studying what you need to study. Arm-wise, you didn't look rusty on your deep ball. You didn't look off. You didn't look late. That's some of the things, critiques that we've had on Kenny, right? Man, it's a crossing route, but he's a little bit behind, or he's a little bit too early, or he's making the receiver have to just do a little bit too much to make this routine play. We didn't really feel that. And then the third part was the confidence. When a player has been done the way that Mason has been done throughout his tenure here, starting with 7, telling him, read the playbook if you have a question. That's not good for your confidence. When you talk about playing in a game, you get knocked out, face mask off, not good for your confidence. Bench for Duck, not good for your confidence. Injured when you come back, not good for your confidence. We draft Kenny Pickett. We signed Mitch Trubisky. We had brought in Dwayne Haskins at one time. We let you leave in free agency and then decided to bring you back at the last minute. All of these different things and everything that had to transpire this year just for him to finally get the opportunity. Man, you talk about your confidence, man. If anything, he should be out there like a battered dog. But that was not what it looked like. Now, granted, when your second play is the bomb touchdown or, the 86-yarder touchdown, that does help in terms of the confidence, in terms of the team, in terms of the fans, because I know we all lit up once it happened. But as a whole, I just thought that his confidence also looked good because we've seen too many times players just mentally shot, their confidence gone from bad play or just benched. Put him back in there, bench, put him back in there. But for him, he was able to overcome all that, man. And that's the reason why I'm like, yeah, I need to see it again. I think it's worth another shot at least because of all of those things, man.
This is the best the offense is looking.
Seriously, baby. Seriously, man.
We said that about our performance in the first game against the Bengals, but we still only had 16 points. And to your point, you're making the Deontay should have caught that touchdown. Jalen Warren fumbled, this and that. Mm-hmm. No, that was tangible. We're up 24-0 at halftime.
And it wasn't defense scored twice. Oh, defense is like, no, like we all playing in concert.
We had red zone points. It was just great. Yeah. It was just
short
great all
field
around.
Score, long field score, methodical score, control the clock score.
Right before halftime score.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
whenever we were backed up at our own 10.
Yeah.
We were able to score. Yeah, we were able to be aggressive and say, let's try to get some points on the board. Yeah. Feeling good.
Absolutely. And like I said, man, I think this is a very different situation, too, than if 7 was here. Because 7 was further along, more proven. Anytime he's been hurt, you know what I mean?
100%.
And even if this is Kenny a year ago when he is the first rounder in that particular season, we still haven't seen a lot from his body of work. It's a different context. But at this stage right now, and based on where we are from a season standpoint, it's like, man, could this dude just gave us our best chance to win a week ago and we saw him, lead our team. That's my big thing.
Yeah, we have 2 games left. It's late in the season. We're not talking like this is week 3 or week 4 either.
I'm like, we talk like, and these are must wins in terms of for us to even have an opportunity at postseason. It's like, yo, we seen this, man. But we also seen what that did for a guy like GP. GP was under heavy criticism all week too, right? We talk about this offense. It's like, man, you could just see how sometimes, man, just that little bit, man, could be the difference in how guys are perceived, how guys are reacting, and everything like that, man. So, like I said, I'm rolling with Mason, man. At least for this week.
You have to. Yeah. I will actually, as crazy as it sounds, who would have thought I'd be saying this right now if you go back to the offseason? No, Deke's gonna have this take week 17, but here's the take. I would actually be disgusted if Tomlin goes with Kenny. Yeah. I would be disgusted. I think that would be one of his top 3 worst decisions this year. Number 1 is still punting in that Colts game instead of kicking the 57-yarder. That's hands down number 1. But this would be top 3, probably number 2.
Okay.
I would be disgusted. You have to go with Mason. You have to.
Now, is there any way that you pull Mason in this game? What's his leash?
I don't know.
Indefinite? Off the leash? We let the dog walk out there?
I think you just got to see how it looks.
Okay. Because I look at it like this. I say, man, that's only 2 scenarios. Actually, only one scenario where I'm pulling him out of this game. And it can't be for a slow start offensively but in slow start, what I mean is 3 and outs, right? Or a sluggish offense. I'm only pulling him out if we're getting turnovers. If he's throwing like some bad picks early on, that's the only way I'm contemplating making any type of switch, because I'm like, bro, after the performance you just had, we haven't seen anything like that, like you said, in a year, 2 years, man. So if we're going to pull the plug quick on a dude with that type of performance, man, what are we saying? What is, what our expectations are for that position going forward? And that's why I'm like, outside of just bonehead picks, you know what I mean? Everybody knows what I'm talking. Yeah, the stuff was like, bro, you killing us right now. Outside of that type of stuff, man, I'm like, you got to let this dude play, man. Got to let him play right now based off of the new information.
Yeah, and I don't think this is like an indictment on Kenny for the future or anything.
He's hurt.
But I said it when Mitch got his chance. Kenny left the door open for this season just based off the totality of his play, where if Mitch came in and balled out, it would be his team for the rest of the season. He squandered that opportunity. So Kenny's not available for the Cincy game. Now Mason gets his shot. He took advantage.
Yeah. Cause and effect.
He made himself like the best quarterback on the roster.
Cause and effect.
It's like, is it even a debate? Is it? I don't get it. Like, what are we putting Kenny in for over Mason? Outside of if you're talking about for next year, but
think about it.
Let's focus on next year. Next year, I want to win games now.
The whole process, though, throughout all of the offensive struggles, has always been surrounded around Kenny Pickett, and anything that didn't look good, it was, all right, that can't be Kenny's fault. That has to be elsewhere. So that's the reason why people still have that whole Kenny dynamic, because of everything that happened. And then on top of that, any good performance, it felt like it was amplified when we're like, all right. But then on his bad stuff, it was, not just you specifically, but it was more on coach, this, that, and that. And it's like, well, Mason had these exact same variables. In fact, a worse defense out there. And he made all of this look great. Not once did we complain about a coach. Not once we complain about a play call. We ain't complain about protection. We ain't complain about these receivers, Naj, Jalen, running game, nothing. And yeah, that's the big thing, because up until that, it's always, well, we won't know what Kenny is until we know. We need to fire this guy so we can see what Kenny truly is. We need to do this so we can see what Kenny truly is. So we can see what Kenny is. And that's...
And I will say, he looked good in that game and a half after we got rid of Canada. The problem is we haven't seen him in a month.
Yeah.
Because I'd say if Kenny was in that game, we probably win. Or, he could make some of those throws that Mason made. But it's just too much woulda, coulda, shouldas with Kenny at this point, where I literally got to see Mason look awesome, where we're up 24-0. And he's putting up 290 and 2 touchdowns in 2.5 quarters. It could have been 400 yards. Legitimately could have been 400 yards.
No, absolutely.
And it's nothing. I mean, he's bombing these deep balls to Pickens and stuff. It's like, this is legit. Like, Mason looks like a legit NFL quarterback out here.
You freeze frame the last touchdown pass, the Pickens, and Mason could have walked and put that ball right. Like, it was perfect.
Dude, the one right before half was unbelievable, where Pickens toe tapped that.
Oh my God, perfect placement. I'm looking. He had to throw to Deontay Johnson. He ran a deep out. DB has leverage. Anticipate, rip this thing. I'm like, oh, that's what you want, Mason? And this is the thing. Regardless of if you're a Mason supporter or not, because I'm sure it's going to be the Mason people out there putting the flag, I've been calling for this. That's all well and good.
There were some people, but not as many people as I'm hearing right now.
Exactly. and let's also put in context, you've never seen anything close to this at this level from him. So
you know what we could say though, that Browns game when he came in at the end, end of the season.
So it's like,
and that was just one game.
Once again,
one game, because all of 2019, our complaints on Mason was the opposite of that Cleveland game, and from what we just saw.
He wouldn't be aggressive.
He was the most conservative quarterback of all time. He was the checkdown master. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Playing to not make a mistake, whereas we said Duck played just reckless. It's just like, yo, cut it loose, man, just do me.
Because we always thought Mason had the talent. It's like, dude, you got that arm strength. Just let it loose sometimes down the field. Now, if you want to make the defense for Mason at the time, looking back, hindsight 2020, maybe his weapons weren't as good.
Okay.
That was a rough team. Because Juju was banged up, and then you had Deontay in his rookie year. line was starting to decline, and James Conner's hurt, and you have like Jalen Samuels in the backfield. Who was our tight end? Was it even Vance at that point?
Was it, man? I feel like it's around that time. Yeah.
We didn't have Claypool yet.
I was about to
who was our third receiver? Juju was hurt, and then we'd have Deontay, James Washington.
Yeah, because that was his second year. Yep.
Maybe you can make that argument, but Mason just didn't look good in 2019.
Yeah.
There's a reason, looking back, we benched him for Duck Hodges, and Duck Hodges got like 3 or 4 starts in a row. And there was a
reason why we brought in the people we brought in this offseason as well. That's my whole thing. I'm like, we know why.
Dude, yeah, no one would have been happy after Ben retired of us just saying it's between Mason and Haskins for QB1.
Because that's one thing. If Mason had ever shown this consistently, this is never even a conversation. This would have never even gotten to this. It would have been, he's taking over the reins as soon as 7 was done. The problem was this never showed up, and it never showed up consistently enough on top of that, man. So here we are. They said it was Xavier Grimble. Shout out to X. Yeah, the Broncos.
Although I will say, I did have that one take. Didn't I say, like, Mason's not a bad QB option if we go with him because of the money? Remember I said that?
Yeah.
After Ben?
All right. Mm-hmm. Hey, however you got to spend it, baby. However you need to spend it.
I have a lot of takes. It's just like you could pull up any of them.
Yeah, however you need to spend it, baby.
No, obviously, I was not all in on Mason. But we'll put it that way.
I just like the football justice, man.
I think it's very fair to say I wasn't all in on Mason being the guy. Yeah. I think a lot of people weren't either. Yeah. That's all.
Shoot. That's real. Shout out to Mason, though, bro.
But yeah, in the sporadic time we've seen from Mason since he got benched 2019, we saw that Jets game, but then he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him that 2020 game against the Browns.
And then Lions,
where I didn't think he was that amazing in the Lions.
People hated the Lions game.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of that. Not the biggest fan.
Yeah, and the rest has just been preseason.
And then again, if you want to do the hindsight 2020 thing, all of our comparisons with Mason would be directly to Ben.
Yeah. But you used to say you don't make them comparisons, not even bring his name up with him.
Who?
Mason in 7. You know that.
No, my point is, like, we're constantly comparing Mason to Ben, and that's why Mason's not going to be as good or viewed in the same light.
But that was part of why we brought him in, though, right? Big body, big arm, like 7.
And he wasn't. I mean, straight up, he wasn't playing that good for most of the time we saw him out there. Wasn't playing that amazing. But there are people that pull up the stats of that 2019 season and are like, he had 16 touchdowns, whatever, and like 10 picks. Like, how bad was it really? It was bad.
Yes.
It was bad. But
like we said, if you just watch stats, that's different. If you watch games, it's going to tell you a different story.
Good for him, man. Though. Really good for him. QB1.
Shout out, bro. Shout out.
Yeah, so if he balls out this game, balls out the next game.
What, you extended him after that, huh? Because it's only 3 games. And this is contract year.
You see how he looks in the playoffs?
Hey. You said you about to extend him. You paying him?
I'm not messing.
So you about to cut the check.
Take it a game at a time, but the door's open. The door's completely open.
It is open. This is going to
get
he
looked awesome.
This is going to get unique, though, in the sense of, granted, we want postseason. But if he can only go for 2 more weeks and it ends and he's done this 2 more times with our current quarterback situation.
He's starting in the playoffs. Is that what you're asking?
I'm not even talking playoffs. If we do not make the playoffs, but he still wins these next 2 games, which is still very much legitimate. Now you got other situation on your hand because he's a free agent.
Yeah.
But if he looking like that, that looked like QB1. Am I tripping on that was QB1.
That's why I said he should start next week.
If that's replicated, I'm like, hold on now. Mason about to backdoor contract, bro. I see you, Mason. Mason about to get it, bro. Let Mason replicate this 2 more times, bro. This how you backdoor it, bro.
Crazier things have happened.
I'm telling you, this how you backdoor it, bro.
Right now. You see what Geno Smith did with his career. Rich Gannon had
Tannehill.
Yeah. Rich Gannon had like a
this how you do it.
Resurgence with the Raiders late in his career.
My dog said, hey, don't trip. I'm about to hit y'all right real quick, man. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Yeah.
Kurt Warner.
Mm-hmm. This is his swan song. His part B to his career. They rolled him off. We're going to find out if they truly if he rolled back or not, though, right? We're going to find out. Work for Geno. Work for Geno, man.
Bro. It's a great problem to have right now.
It's a great problem to have, bro. I'm so happy about this situation, man. Let's get it.
Let's see. That was Nanzito. Q. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Unfortunately, I received pneumonia, but I'm getting healthy every day.
Hey, respect. Well, we're glad you're still on this side of the ground, baby. That's all that matters. How about that? All right. And we're going to hopefully give you some good content today, too, man.
Tyler from the 334 was full circle seeing the team perform after Moats and Chris Hoke's response to the little girl's question. Her parents had to have made her ask that. Tomlin game.
Hey, man, we be getting some crazy questions, man, when we doing those live interviews, man. Shout out to Chris, Hokey, bro. And shout out to you, Tyler. Yeah. Sometimes you get these questions, bro. They be like, yo, who would you start with this? Is this guy good? Should that guy get cut, fired, all type of stuff, man. But yeah, man, it was one of the ones right there, man. But shoot, offense looked good. Mason played well. So that's who you got roll with right now, baby. Roll Mason, man.
Yeah, if Tomlin goes with Pickett, I'm gonna be disappointed, man. I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Imagine if week 1 we were to say it's gonna come a point in time where Deke, you're gonna be looking at Coach Tomlin in utter disgust at the thought of putting Kenny Pickett in over Mason Rudolph, bro. I'm
kind of disgusted. He just didn't say Mason's QB1 no matter what. First press conference.
Low key.
I will say this,
it's
though.
The gamesmanship. You know.
I was going to say that. Like, okay, keep it a little open-ended for the Seahawks. They got to prepare for 2 different quarterbacks. I'll give him respect.
Everybody know who it needs to be, though. I was with you. I'm like, bro, so we play the game. All right, we're going to play the game. Let's play the game then. So we're going to play the game. It's no different than last week. Mason gets all the 1 reps. We're going to see Kenny's availability. Really light on. Wow. Yeah, all right.
I just don't think it's a big deal everyone's making it out to be. If Kenny's healthy, we'll still go with Mason.
Yeah.
People are making it seem like this is some big statement. It's like,
as I said, man, I've seen a situation where we started Landry Jones over healthy Ben Roethlisberger. Ben comes in a series later and sets a record, right? We've seen it. So we get it. We understand, man, yeah. If this is who they want to roll with because he's healthy right now and this guy getting the 1 reps and they feel like in this particular game we can still win like this, man, that's what they're going to roll with. I don't see it as an issue, though. Like I said, it's so funny. I'm glad that we're able to have this conversation because, you know, people, they won't show what your energy was going to be because you know you a diehard Kenny guy. So
what do you mean? I told you the night of the game. I called you. I said, it's over.
No, I said me and you are on the same page. They didn't know what you were going to be like because of how, you know, you Kenny. But I'm glad that we are having these convos. It's healthy and it's like good and it's, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's real, bro. It's definitely real, man. It's definitely real.
AJ Martinez, our QB1, been on the team 5 years. Let's go. 2-time.
Hey, man, let's go, baby. Let's go. Like he said, man, now it's all about replicating it. As you've heard me say multiple times, man, anybody could do it once. Anybody could do it a couple of times. You got to replicate it, stack the performances. We all know Josh Dobbs' story this season. 3 weeks, it was great until it wasn't, right? No shot at my dog, but that's just the, you know, flavor one that was this year. You know what I mean? But every year it's going to be something like that. So that's why consistency is something that we harp on a lot more than just the flash in the pan. So that's why it's like, man, he did put together a heck of a performance, but now let's give him an opportunity to see if he can stack this. Because if you can, that's what you're trying to find, man. It doesn't matter who the guy is if you got the guy. You just got to get the guy.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said, it don't matter how you get him. Don't matter what. Just get you a guy. If you got the guy, you got the guy.
Yeah, it could be in the 7th round. It could be in free agency.
You think the Niners are tripping that Brock Purdy was? No, they're like, bro, we got a guy. As long as you got, you think Seattle tripping?
Although a lot of people think he sucks now. You see that?
Well, that's fans. Let fans fan. Fans gonna overreact.
He's still very good.
No. You said very good. The reason why they say he sucks is because they say he was better than Lamar Jackson. Was the front runner to be the MVP, and everybody's looking at him like, bro, what? And then when Cam Newton said what he said, everybody looked at Cam like he was crazy, and the players are like, no, that's what that is, man. So this is like the overcorrection. Now he's gonna go from front runner to the worst quarterback ever, and we're like, he ain't that either. But all we saying is he wasn't this tier. But people lost their mind when he said that.
The weird part about the whole Purdy discussion with the MVP is he just had the best stats out of any quarterback in the league. His team's winning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't consider him in that, top 5, 6, 7
Yeah.
tier. I don't, but in terms of winning the award, he legitimately had a case to be the front runner based off all the stats and being on the best team and everything. I told you I would have taken Dak over Purdy at that time, a week or two ago.
It just wasn't communicated like that. The communication shifted to this quarterback is better than all of those quarterbacks.
See, that's I mean,
that's the
just,
issue.
That's just foolish.
But that's what fans do. That's what social media creates it. So now you see why they're like, oh, he does suck, this and that, because you're like, yo, you was trying to tell us that he was a Lamar, he was a Josh, he was a Herbert, he was a Burrow. And it's like, no, he's really, really good.
Yeah,
but
take him probably like top 10.
Yeah, he's a really good
top
player,
10,
though.
11. Like the 49ers can win a Super Bowl with him.
100%.
That's all you're asking for.
100%. And in
I don't think that's off the table after the game against the Ravens.
And think about it, in their system, is loaded with weapons, but he is a really good player with them weapons, which is why it looks like how it looks out there. But it's like, yo, you look at
3 of those passes were like tipped.
That's
I mean,
man,
what
we
can
ain't
you do?
tripping on that. Come on, bro.
Bad game. Bad game. It happens, right? He's still a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not top 5 or 6.
But that's the whole.
You don't need to be top 5 or 6 to win a Super Bowl with that Niners
But that's why
team.
they talk about him like that now, because people started talking about him like he was that.
Because we brought up this point before where, the 49er system definitely does help him. There's no question about it. But why haven't they had that amount of success with every quarterback they've thrown in there?
Very true.
Like Purdy's been better than Jimmy G. And
Jimmy G was better than all them other dudes there, yeah.
Well, yeah. And then whenever Jimmy G's gotten hurt throughout the years, you're throwing in guys like Nick Mullins. You know, they drafted Trey Lance. Didn't they have like CJ Beathard?
CJ Beathard, yeah.
5 of those guys like sucked under Shanahan, and Shanahan has like losing seasons with those guys. Purdy's doing something right.
Yep.
The system helps, but I think he's just legitimately a good quarterback.
Yeah. I said, man, and when you have a rhythm, you're playing with confidence, you got the right guys around you, man, who cares? But that's the thing. It's just like when people aren't able to fully articulate what they are seeing and they start just saying outlandish stuff, this, like I said, is why it gets corrected like that. But, yeah, he's a really good player, though, bro.
Greg Yeager. Since KP is top 3, where does Mason rank now?
So you're the Hall of Fame, put the jersey up in the rafters?
No. I am just going to shut up and wear my Mason jersey and hopefully enjoy the good times ahead for this season. I'm just...
Shout out to Deke, bro. Shout out to Deke. Deke say, yo, I ain't even tripping. I would just put my jersey on. I'm going to just take it. It's all up.
I'm going to
I love
enjoy
it, bro.
these Steeler games a week at a time.
I love it. Shout out to my dog, bro. Shout out to my dog.
No more bold claims for the rest of the season.
Don't do that, man.
I think it's better for all of us.
I like it better.
It's truly better for all of us.
I like it when you just plant your flag. Yeah. Shout out to Stills Girl 517. Yeah, she said Russ ain't cooking either, so don't worry about it, man. All right, so there's plenty of quarterbacks around this league, man. Plenty of people with takes on players, man. It's just like that sometimes, bro. We ain't tripping, man.
They're giving him the Derek Carr treatment.
You
over there.
seen it? Yep, they said, hold on,
I was going to say, like, come on, bro. Russ played pretty good this year.
I would agree.
It's disrespectful. But then I see, if he plays and gets injured, something about his contract next year is guaranteed.
So he hasn't played well enough.
I guess
that you're willing to risk that part.
I guess not.
The heck no.
At least to
That's
what
a lot
Peyton's
of money,
expectations are.
Yeah.
Russ is still a good quarterback.
Good quarterbacks getting paid great money, though. That's
he definitely should be a starter somewhere.
Starter, good or different than what his contract is, though. That's the only. That's why they're making this type of move. Because it's like you said, man, Russ is still definitely a starter. He's definitely QB1 in his league. He played dope this season. It was a good year for him, man. But in terms of the value of the money that will be owed to him if something were to go wrong, he ain't played to that level, man.
Yeah. I mean, $50 million.
Bro, you expecting a lot more. No.
Fish momentum for love parents are the foundation of us children. They love, care, and nurture us and give us the blueprint of success. Prayers to the Moats family.
Nah, man, salute you on that, man. Salute you, official momentum. Let's go, man. Bringing in some words of wisdom from the top rope. All the way from the top rope.
S. Dresden, congrats to Mason. Still want to clean house and bring in Marcus Freeman and a genuine franchise quarterback. Marcus Freeman. Notre Dame sketch.
Yeah, all right. Is he an offensive-minded dude?
I don't know. He can't even win at Notre Dame.
That's what I figured. Was he bringing him as a
Didn't
coordinator?
they go like 9-3 this year?
That's why I was like, is he an offensive guy? Is he bringing him as a coordinator? I know you ain't bringing him as the head, man. Notre Dame man make that type of noise.
Yeah, I don't know what his specialty is. You know what? I've been saying this for the last like 4 weeks. Whether we're talking Tomlin, we're talking Pickett, whatever it is. Now Mason. Let the season play out. He's talking about a genuine franchise quarterback. I'm assuming he means someone from the outside that we don't have in house.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
Mason
like.
plays like that these next 3 games.
That's a franchise dude. Yeah,
or next 2 games, and then at some point in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be stupid to give him a chance next year.
I would agree.
Have him and Pickett compete or whatever you want to do, but like.
No, I would agree. I would definitely agree. Then you could still bring somebody in. That still doesn't hurt. But now you just know that we don't have to break the bank on certain players now because we feel like we got something that could be here already in-house. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, spend the money on other positions.
Exactly.
Use your draft capital on other positions then. That would be a huge win for us.
Also, shout out to Big Honcho. You clarified. He said Mark Sherman is a defensive-minded coach. I did want to ask, are we going to give any credit to Terrell Austin? I know y'all was hollering about firing him as well. I swear I saw Patrick Peterson.
I was going to give some to Tomlin.
I was say I saw Patrick Peterson. I saw Eric Rowe. And I saw Alex Highsmith. All 3 get nice turnovers. I saw like a crazy amount of cover 3 being played because of the amount of people not available. And for some reason, this defense still actually looked good out there. So I thought that Terrell Austin, because I know he was coming under fire, I just figured that he would get some love this week too, right? And Coach Tomlin as a whole, because the team had quit on him. Remember, he had lost the locker room.
Yeah. Definitely Tomlin. I was giving Tomlin more of the credit for the defense than Austin, but if you want to throw a little bit in there for
no, it's not throw a little bit. TA calls the defense.
Yeah.
He calls the defense. That's his defense, man. We go give him the non-good moments. We got to give him the good moments, too. My man was out that joy. He had Miles Jack, Michael Walker for a little bit. E-Rob got hurt. Miles Jack went from being a rotation to you're the guy. Take the dot. Call it. See, God, it happens fast, bro. Happens so fast.
We need it at this point. We need it.
Swear, bro. Swear. And then obviously we brought in Jalen Smith. We'll talk about him in a little while when we get up. We call up TG and stuff. But yeah, man, I'm like, yo, TA had the defense. It was fired up, bro. We had pressure.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it's Jake Browning.
Okay.
This and that. People were crowning him. Steeler fans were crowning him 2 weeks ago and saying they'd take him over any quarterback we have. So I don't want to hear. They still had T. Higgins. They still had Tyler Boyd.
Seriously,
still
bro.
had Mixon.
Seriously, man. Okay. And I'm looking at that defense, and I'm like, because I was one, I'm like, bro, we can't do some of the exotic stuff that we do because we don't have the safeties anymore. We don't have the inside linebackers anymore. So how does this work? And then you lose your only remaining inside linebacker from the original group 2 quarters into the game. I said, man, I was really trying to figure out how many ways you could run cover 3. Deke, when I tell you these dudes ran cover 3 about 90% of the game, couple of Tampa 2s, and then you might get a sprinkle, just 1 or 2 here or there, cover 1, man. I was like, bro. But when I say small menu,
we probably got to do that again this week.
I think so. But small menu, big understanding, meaning this. Eric Rowe, Pat P, both of their first time working together, Rowe first game, and who knows how long Pat P first started as they then, you know what I mean? And it's like you watching how they get into the different hooks, how they taking different linebackers and dropping them different spots. It's all cover 3. But the way that they window dressed it, Jake Browning could not figure it out, bro. 2 of his picks is literally that. The other one is Jake Browning doing the hero ball. Last week he got bailed up by T. Higgins. This week it was Pat P catching it in the end zone for a pick. What do we say going into the game? Jake Brown is a good player. He makes good throws, but he's reckless. Catch the ones they throw at you. All 3 of them picks, baby. All 3. Threw it right at him. Even Highsmith last pick, he's a hook dropper. Just sinking. Sink, shop, his right hands. That was beautiful. Masterclass right there. But shout out to Terrell Austin right there. Like I said, I know he don't get enough love, and we don't want to give him any of the good, just give him the negative. But I'm looking at that, what he had to work with, and that was a heck of a job by them dudes out there, man. So shout out to TA.
Tony Daniel II, what's the difference between Mike Tomlin, Jason Garrett, Sean Payton, and Andy Reid? They lost their locker rooms, too, and made mediocrity an art.
Hey, man, whatever your opinion is, baby, that's your opinion.
Steeler Nation on fire. Y'all need to apply the brakes. Don't crown Mason the franchise guy if he can't beat out Kenny or can't have a good game against the Seahawks.
Whoa, don't pump the brakes on Mason's parade. Pump the brakes on Kenny's parade. Has Kenny shown you that he can do that just yet? At any point in time. Can't just say pump the brakes. None of them other dudes have looked like that. Not speculation, not fairy tale, not magic dust, not if I sleep on my right side and I roll over and flip the pillow, this is going to happen. No. Mason actually did these things, man. So, right now, he in the driver's seat. We got to see what it looked like again, man.
I get what he's saying on terms of like the whole franchise guy. You know what I mean? 1 week, but he's earned the shot to be the quarterback next week, and I am excited about that performance and hope he can replicate it because if he keeps doing that, yes, you are the franchise guy.
We could call him whatever you want to call him. I'm saying the actions, right? Potential versus production. Two very different things, man. Kenny has potential. Mason just showed us production. That's simple, man. So however we want to get, worked up about the franchise or QB1 word, that's all well and dandy. Potential.
He's giving himself another shot to show he could be the franchise guy.
Yeah. Based off of not the potential for Mason, based off of his production. Those are two very different things, man. And if you're on the wrong P, that's how you get got, man. You don't want to be on that one, man.
AJ Martinez gifted a Mets membership to TC Croom.
Shout out to TC Croom, man. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And most definitely shout out to you, AJ Martinez. Continue to be an absolute rock star at life. All right, let me text him real quick and see what's going on.
He also says Mason is 6'5", 235 pounds, big arm, 9 5/8 hands. He's QB1.
My man said he ain't need no gloves out there. It looked kind of cool when I was watching this. Like you could see his fingers. I was like, okay, he manicured. I like that. That's what they said. I'm cool with every guy. I like gloves. It's cold sometimes. You gotta wear protection. Mm-hmm.
Do we need this Kenny disrespect energy today?
I'm not on it. I'm just reporting the news. No different than when we talk any of these other guys and it's like, oh, but he can't do this or he can't do that. I'm just reporting it. I'm just relaying it to you, man. But they did say that it was cool to see his hands. It was like, oh, we can actually see his hands. I never even thought of that. It low-key felt weird when I looked and I was like, I guess you could. Yeah. Salute him.
It looked awesome, man. I don't know what else people want me to say. I'm not going to write off Pickett. I'm not writing off Pickett. I still think Pickett could be a legit NFL quarterback. I would agree. I think he's proven when he's in, we win games. Like that's a fact. Could he have been better this year? Sure. He does have flashes. He does show me things. But Mason has done that and more in the one game that we've seen.
I was going to say, too, the people going to get on you because you said that Kenny wins.
He does.
I know.
Masons want to know, though, no?
Well, because the problem is this. The debate then swings back to did they win because of? Was he a part of the group or was it in spite of? Whereas.
Well, the fourth quarter drives in the fourth quarter counting helps with the winning.
No. It definitely does. But that's the group project element when they're saying we had to create fourth quarter Kenny because the first three, he was more so just a part of or kind of getting,
Well, I got to see the Bengals game. That was a complete game. That was probably Pickett's best game of his career where he's making those deep throws. Yeah. He's dotting up a defense. So, that's there. I've seen that he can do that, but then he just hasn't been able to string it together. And so if we're going to compare Kenny's best game that I've seen from him,
they both played the Bengals defense, right?
Yeah, versus Mason. Mason's was better.
Yeah.
Mason's had more splash. He had more X factor in his play.
Because I was like, they just low-key, if you low-key think about it, they both got to say
those were both their best, but it was
like
both of their best games.
Yeah.
That probably I've seen in both their careers.
Low-key.
I was going to say just for 2023, but definitely Kenny in his career.
Yeah.
Mason, I don't know. Do you want to argue this one or the Browns one?
Yeah.
Well, we lost the Browns.
Oh, you're right. We did.
Dude, he had 290 and 2 touchdowns in like 2.5 quarters. That could have been a 400-yard game. That was the James
Washington just throwing the bombs up. Yeah.
That could have been a 400-yard game. I'm talking about just a couple of days ago against the Bengals. Yeah. I would say that's the best I've seen from Mason.
Yeah. I would agree. All right. So, if you're good, man, go ahead and hit him real quick. and have him join the conversation. In terms of TG, y'all hit that like button one time for the coach if you're enjoying the convo, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so just yet. Alrighty. Let's see what's going on with this cat over here, man. Let's see what my dog got. Hello. Can you hear me? Hey now. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We talking about the one and only Pittsburgh Steelers alum. We talking the West Virginia Mountaineer alum, almost heaven, and they should be right in the Duke's Mayo Bowl about to kick off in a little bit. So hopefully them boys get some action down there. But more importantly, my freaking lockup mate. One time for Terence Garvin, ladies and gents. Yeah. What's the word, bro? What's the word, man?
Good. You know, we still in football season over here, man. So, you know.
Nah, dig that.
I thought you just wrote off this game last week. You were like, it ain't that big of a deal. We got transfer portal stuff going on.
Oh, no.
I'm saying, like, it's still football season, though. Like, we still watching football games. You know, like, y'all talking basketball, y'all two, like, we still talking football over here, you know? I mean, like, call it what you want to call it. You say write it off, whatever. We got a game today. What time Pitt play?
Taking your words and what you said.
What time Pitt play today?
I don't know. They might have a hoop game.
Pitt they have a game today?
Maybe in hoops.
Hoop. Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed. They're doing pretty well.
Hey, TG, you can't be off the top rope for Pitt right now. You know they got some big stuff going on right now, man. They got a quarterback situation. I mean, come on, bro.
What they got going? They about to try to get Caleb.
No, I'm just saying, bro. They had their guy, 2 gloves, and now it's Deke on some energy now, man. As Deke who wanted to play this weekend, bro.
He already knows.
You're talking Steeler now. You're talking
it's deeper. That's what I'm saying. It's way deeper.
We talked on the phone at the game. Actually,
I thought you were talking Little Pitt with 2 T's. That's the difference.
I'm telling you, when I tell you, in Pitt is bigger than that right now because Pitt's former first-round quarterback, the KP, ain't the guy.
Man, I know he broke up with him. I know. He don't even got that 8 jersey no more. He got him a 2. You ain't see him on Instagram.
No. Listen, when he ripped the tags off, I said, we on the top rope now. We here.
Did you see him rip the tags off like I'm all in?
Bro, he said, I love her. He said, I love her, dog. That's my girl, dog. That's my girl. He wifed her. I ain't tripping, but he wifed her. He's like, yo, I danced with her one time in the club. It was a dope song. I love her. He proposed. I low-key got a cousin. No. He did the same thing. Swear. He did the same thing. He danced with her one time proposed.
He's like Nelly, bro. He had it. He loved her. He messed up. He let her go. And now he's back. Like,
he got Ashanti back. Ashanti is back now. You got your Ashanti back, bro. He's like, I love her. This my babe. He's like, bro, you been had Ashanti. You had her at the front end. Then you let it go. And then you came back after you was done playing around. All right.
So, he didn't know what he had.
That's what it is. This your Ashanti moment. All right, I can dig that. He felt it don't matter how you find that love, Deke. It don't matter how you find it. Sometimes you got to spin the block and circle again on it, man.
I hear you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, babe. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
This got nothing to do with Pitt. This got nothing to do with Pickett. This has everything to do with Mason and how he played.
So this ain't got nothing to do with Kenny. This is all Mason. Because I heard Kenny feeling good again, bro. I heard
they said the ankle, all right, bro.
Matter.
They said the ankle straight down there, bro.
You're going with Mason next week.
We always say you don't never want to let him see what it's like without you.
I'm telling you, bro.
He left the door open. I said that multiple times this last month. Kenny has left the door open for either Mitch or Mason to ball out.
She kept not wanting to cook, TG. He kept saying, "Come on, man, let's do a little date night." She kept saying, "No." He said, "Come on, let's get a little date." He said, "No." He's like, "All right." Boy, they found the date all over. It's real.
Like I feel like Steeler Nation totally forgot Kenny was at the stadium.
Bro, they was
Mason
Rudolph. Yeah. You did say it was catchy though. You said it was gonna be a catchy chant, and it was super duper catchy out there, bro.
But they was handing
super
out
catchy,
all the
bro.
red noses at the stadium. Like,
Bro,
you get
I
a
didn't even
red
see
nose.
that.
Yo, at the end of the game, you saw when they put the little like love kissing camera on Mason and played Rudolph the Red Nose. I say, yo, and then he peeped the camera, gave it a little smile,
man.
and then kept going. I said, oh, he leaning into it now. He really on it now. Yeah, bruh. Rudolph
I'ma
the
tell you what
Red
it was.
Nose reindeer.
when he threw that first one to Pickett, right?
Yeah.
When he threw the first one, I'm sorry. When he threw the first one to Pickett,
Yeah.
he felt confident. You know that one on the.
I know exactly what you're talking about, the slant.
You know, it's where he threw that one on the sideline. He felt good. Then he like, bro, you can see how he
said, oh, I'm about to cook. He said,
he was like, oh, I got one-on-one.
Yeah.
I know this is one-on-one. I seen this in practice for the last 3 weeks.
He said, I'm at your neck.
What time it is.
I'm at your neck.
I'm at you. I'm throwing this. And he put it on the dot. Boy, he finished it. Then they got he doing the cell. Oh, it was a lovely moment. That might be the opening highlight when they do their Steelers highlight this shit.
Oh, on the DVD?
You know exactly what
I know.
I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That might be the opening play that you see.
When you go to every Steeler event throughout the all season, and it's the same promo video.
It might be that blur. Shout out all my Florida boys, the blur. You know.
Man.
That's crazy. So yeah. Big moment, man.
Man.
I don't want to say he did what I thought he was gonna do, but he did what I thought he was gonna do. He played like a dude.
Everyone's Mason experts now.
You know, everybody knew he was gonna throw for 302
Everyone's
tighties and all this other stuff, man.
Hold on. Go back to y'all. I'm on record in here.
You on record for this, or on record for him playing well, or this performance?
Get recorded.
I said he was going to throw for 250 and 2.
Career day.
So all I'm gonna say is that if you didn't say you were gonna have a career day, I think this the card. I get what you said though. I'm with you.
All right, watch this.
I'm with you though. I'm with you.
Ready for this?
I'm with you.
Ready for this? I think he comes back to reality this week though. You ready for this? I think he comes back to earth this weekend. Ready for this?
I hope not.
Yeah, I put it on record. I think he comes back to earth this weekend. Like, okay.
Didn't I tell you we always got that one just janky cousin in the family, the one that you just know? It's like, bro,
you got to. TG's calling it like he says it. That's
My
what you
man,
got to respect.
he said, "I'm just
You got to respect it."
But no, you don't respect this. You know why? This is a setup, okay? I'm a black and gold type of cat. You feel me? You know I started out in that blue and red, but black and gold is why I call home.
Yeah.
So TG started out in the black and gold.
Deke, I know you was gonna say what I was waiting on Deke to give me the words. He know what I was waiting on him to say. He know what I was waiting on.
We on the phone with a Seahawks
Wait,
alum.
Responding to what Moats just said?
Bump that. We on the phone with a Seahawks alumni. Okay, I just need to make sure we all on the same page here. All right, he's one of them dudes that when they do like let's get the team reunion, he checking the Seattle schedule first. And then he's checking his black and gold schedule. So when he is implying that he feels Mason is going to have a rough go at it, it's not because Mason just came off of this performance. It's because they are going to his favorite place, his second favorite place behind West Virginia. We're going to Seattle, okay? And then you got arguably his favorite quarterback. Him and Seven are tied, okay? It's Ben and Geno for Heisman because that was him in his developmental years in college, okay? So you got a lot going on with TG this weekend. He is very confused about his alliances. This is the TG game. The way y'all get on me about Bills and Steelers, this is TG right here from... I remember being in the locker while he was my locker mate before we went out there to Seattle, and he said... Bro, it's only one corner that's going to give AB fist. I said, Brian, never seen a corner give AB fist. Bro, shut your mouth. We almost got into it. We yelling at each other. He's like, I'm telling you, Sherman is the one. He's different. I'm like, bro, shut your mouth. I don't want to hit none of that. I'm going to tell AB he's right there. You know he'd be nice like that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the game plays how it plays. Shout out to Marcus Wheaton, okay?
Yeah.
But then afterwards, shout out the Wheat.
There was a pass interference on Sherman they didn't call.
TG just casually throws over the little stat sheet like, bro. Tried to tell you, bro. I tried to show you. I tried to tell you something. I already know. Cam murdered my dog. I'm like,
Cam hit Martavis.
Cam, that's the homie. I'm like, this is homie on homie crime. You from the crib and you hitting tight. That was when we caught the fake with Landry Jones. He threw that pick up. He threw the joint to Al. And who caught the pick? Somebody caught the pick from him, almost ran it back.
I remember
Yeah, bro. It was a whole bunch of jankiness going on in the game, man.
Yeah, that was a weird game.
It was a janky game, man. But you got to be careful with TG this week, okay? TG is a Seahawk, bro.
It's tough because you can only be a pure blood for one team, right?
He got that.
You can only be a pure blood
He got
for
that
one team.
highlighter green on. Him and D Bush going to lunch before the game. I already know it. Where y'all eating at this week, man?
I'm not that guy no more.
Where you and D Bush hanging out at this week?
not
I know
that guy
you, D Bush, or Artie Burns. Where y'all at this week, man?
D Bush is in Bellevue. I know D Bush is in Bellevue. I know what D Bush is. You know I know, but like I'm not that guy no more. I'm not that guy no more.
He said he's not that guy. He's changed. He's starting over to leave.
I'm not that guy no more.
Deke, ask him at the spot he's at right now. Does he have more Seahawks jerseys or Steelers jerseys?
I'm got more Steelers jerseys, man. Don't let him do that.
You gonna cop a Mason?
You gotta watch out for TG, bro. I'm telling y'all, man.
Yeah.
TG rock with the Steelers. He on his Seahawks energy this week, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He'll be yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, he's talking about bring the 12. We got the 12. That's what he told me, bro. You gotta watch out for TG, bro.
Player personnel. You know, I got guys in the building now. Like,
all right.
I got guys in the building. Like, you know, I'm good in the hood still. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, you know, the Sean Shed, he's the DB coach. I played with it. Like, don't throw on Shed. Like,
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those things, though. Once a pure blood, always a pure blood.
You gotta check his alliance, Deke.
It's almost like you just...
Bro,
you forgive TG for he knows not what he does.
I don't know about that, Deke. I think
he's making mistakes, but he's always going to be a pure blood. It's like the prodigal son.
I don't know, Deke.
You know,
Deke. He's super janky this week, Deke. He done already called on Mason coming back to reality. Everybody's on the Mason high rise right now. He's on the Mason. He's already back to reality. We like, yo, how we get there? We on the 12th floor right now. You gonna put us all the way up?
I want to know the why behind that take. Is it he actually thinks he'll come back to earth, or is he rooting for him to come back down to earth? That's what I'm wondering. I want to know the why behind it.
Because he needs Gino to look better? What you say?
That's what I'm wondering. If it's an honest take, it's an honest take. But if he wants him to come back down to earth, that's a problem.
Nah. Speak your facts. This
is just how the league works, bro. Like, this is just how this thing go. Like he turned up. He had a big game, like career game. And like, bro, what Nick Saban calls it rat poison. You feel me? And I think he's doing a good job.
Press clippings, man.
Yeah. I listened to his interview in the post game, and he was like, "Yeah, I had them same fans boo me out of the stadium before. Like, I don't get too high on it." I love that he said that because it's rat poison. You know what I mean? It'll set you up. It'll have you feeling good, how you thinking it's something, and kill you. Like,
because the expectations become super unrealistic, and now you start thinking that you could just.
Now they're looking for you to go out there and throw 2-3 touchdowns.
But you
now they
whole week.
Yeah. You showed them you can do that, but now also you got some film on you. You got some tape out here on you. We know who you are. Yeah. So let's make sure we got the right story because we know who you are. You feel me? So you got to go out here like they know you don't like to roll to your right and throw to like little stuff. You know what I mean? Percentages and stuff. Like he came out there and had a career day like he did, and I hope he plays really well this week. I think he'll still have a good day. But I'm just saying, he's going to come back to reality. Right. Now we'll see who he is. Now we find out who he is, you know? Yeah. Like, that's just how you get it. Like, now you find out, like,
well, because this is how you'll find out about the consistency or not, right? We talk about it all the time, and anybody can have a game. At this level, we are all talented enough to have a game. Even a couple games, like we all got skills, right? But it's like in terms of the consistency, once they start to know, once they start to anticipate, once they start to come into games and saying, hey, we have to figure out how to stop Mason. That's a whole nother conversation right there, man. And
he don't like this, he do like this, like.
Make him play like this, man. Yeah.
My man Josh Dobbs had a career day that first day.
Bro, he had two. He had low-key like 2.5, 3 games, and then it was like, bro, they add him now. They figuring out this is what he struggles with. We're gonna make him have to do this for 4 quarters, man.
He don't even start up there no more.
Right.
They done changed everything. Like
and think about, he had merch drop. Shout out to the Pastronaut.
And I ain't not coming at him.
Why you that? He struck when the iron was hot. You got struck when the iron was hot. You know that, bro.
Mason's not about that. He'll keep low key.
Nigga Never mind. I was about to say Mason got a nickname, but AB keep giving it to him, so I don't want to follow. I'm just gonna leave that one alone, man.
I felt good for Mason. Like I was happy he got that off. I loved it. I loved it for him. You know.
Yeah.
I loved it for him. I thought he deserved that moment. You know. I think he's a guy. That's. He's been through adversity. He's a Steeler to me, though.
He's hardened. Yeah, he's a hardened individual, man. Mm-hmm.
To me,
that's what you were saying whenever I call you at halftime. I thought you were coming down, but I guess you were no.
Hey, look. You thought he was coming down. I thought he was going to come down and beat us pregame. Man, TG, where you be getting lost at, bro? You should be getting lost, bro. TG just getting lost. We be like, yo, TG didn't call us. He didn't text. I didn't call. I didn't text. And then he just disappears. We be like, bro, I know he's here.
I was looking for y'all, man. I was coming to find
TG
y'all,
is everywhere and nowhere all at the same time, bro. Shout out to TG, bro. Where is TG? Facts, bro. Facts. Where is TG at now, bro? I don't know, bro.
But
Bell was in the stadium too. You know they say Bell was a good luck charm.
They said him. They said Ducey was in the building. Shout out to Willie Gay, man. Yeah, Tutu was in the building. Yeah,
the beard brought the boys out.
Come on, bro. Hokey, bro, was in the joint, bro. It was outside, man. The guys was outside, man.
But it was the game. You knew they was gonna play good. Like everything about it. First of all, it was the Bengals. Like no matter what, even though like it's not just an official rivalry. That's a rivalry. That's a beef.
It's smoke. It's definitely smoke there now. Yeah.
That's Juju. It's T. Garv. That's you know what I mean.
Shoot, perfect. Hey, man.
Like, it's a lot of like, you know, that's the true beef. Like, don't nobody like them. So it's like James Harrison going over there, like
felt real weird.
It's a beef. So it's like I knew they was gonna play good for that. I thought the Jake Browning experiment. It was time for him to come back to reality. It was his week of time to come back to reality. You know?
Hey, just catch the ones he throw at you, man. Just catch the ones he throw to you.
Catch the ones he throw to you.
That's it.
You know? He threw it, you know, I mean, what a moment. Like, bro came off the couch and go get a pick. Like, that's beautiful. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
Pat P, first day at safety, he get him.
Hey, that boy caught the fair catch. Just wait.
Yeah. Let me hold that. You know? So it's kind of like, you know, I thought it was the right day. It was the moment. It was time for them to have a good day, a good game. I thought Mason felt like it mattered. And that's the part of being a Steeler that I'm saying, like, he got that true, like, bro, I've been through some mud in here. Like,
he's got that direct lineage to Big Ben.
I mean, you see, like, the pounds he's posting and whatnot, but it's bro, I've been through some, like, tough times in here, like that's
the Steelers thing, though, bro. You gotta,
you know what I mean? Like dudes that's truly been in that building. That's what I mean.
TG, you've seen it. If you play in that building long enough, bro, we done all went through that phase, man. With the dark days, hoodie modes, dark days. We talk about it, bro. Absolutely, it's real.
Like, bro, he'll have you in there where you like, bro, I just want to make a play and hand him this football.
That's it, bro.
You know, it's me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I did this.
Like,
remember?
Yeah,
I
like,
did that, man.
Me. Like, bro, I done seen you love him up. I done seen you tear him down. I done seen you. I done been through some stuff in here. So now it's my moment. You can hear how he was real humble of, I'm just thankful that it came back to me.
Yeah.
Like, I was waiting on this moment. And it's like, that. It just showed, to me, it showed perseverance. Like, you kept working because you was ready when that moment came.
Football justice, baby. Football justice, man.
You was ready when it showed up.
Yeah.
I'm just more saying moving forward, now we get to find out who you are. You know what I mean?
I'm assuming you would go with Mason next week, right? If
100%, I'm going with Mason. I'm going with Mason until he throw 3 picks.
Talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna take.
I say, bro, you gotta turn that. You gotta turn that rock over, like nasty turnovers. Like hit him in the face with it. You
gotta kill yourself.
Yeah.
It's your job right now.
Facts, bro.
You gotta kill yourself.
Yeah. If you ain't out that day looking like aggressive Mitch. Yeah, or some just weirdo. Like, no, I'm saying that's the only way we're gonna get you up out of here. Is what I'm saying. Like,
bro, you gotta kill yourself.
Yeah,
you gotta go out here,
just overboard.
Be real.
Yeah,
Kenny gonna get dressed. Kenny gonna be dressed. You know, and if he get out there and he throw 2 picks early, like, all right, come on, take your job back.
Yeah.
But it's like no, like as long as he go out there and do what he do, like if he just keep it calm, he'll stay in there. But I just think now you'll come back to reality. Like now we'll get to find out like who it is again. You know. Yeah. Like, could this be a quarterback of drama? Like, could this be somebody like, You know, this has been the year of backup quarterbacks, though, bro. This has been a great proven year for a lot of dudes around the league.
I'm just looking at the timing of it for Mason. It's low key perfect. Contract
It's
year.
perfect.
You got 2 remaining regular season games, and you
It's
just
perfect.
went stupid out there.
And let's be
You
real.
put the Steelers in a situation where they like, dang.
Let's be real. If I win these next 2, I get us in a playoff. Don't let me win a playoff game.
Bro,
Oh, man,
I done
weird.
ran the money up just that quick. I went from the GOAT to now I got a bag, bro.
It's weird.
Think about it, bro.
And
Just
now
like
you got to
that.
deal with me. I don't want a playoff game. I don't want a couple of these.
Just
Now
like
I'm
that, bro. Just
Now
like
I
that,
got
man.
jobs, y'all.
Just like that.
You know? Now I got a job. Like, now you got a team. So it's like, I mean, I hope he does. I hope he lets it fly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't think it'll be a 500-yard game. It won't be that.
That's because that's your Seahawks. I know that's your guys. Speaking of, is Witherspoon playing this week? I know you got the full in-depth scouting report on all them Seahawks out
I ain't
there.
got the inside scoop. I think Witherspoon will be out there. I think,
all right, so I gotta text you later. What you told me, man? Okay.
Bobby will be out there dressed and ready.
All right.
Frank Clark back in the building. He is 57 now, though. Not that I know nothing. I'm just saying what I see.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What about the revenge game? We know we got some revenge game cats over there, man. Should we be worried? What's going on, man? What's your scout report?
It ain't no beef.
Oh, it ain't? All right, because they said the boy was putting emojis up and all this other stuff, man. Yeah.
I mean, there's always beef with that, but it ain't no beef.
It's always beef with that.
All right. But I think what I will say is, like, I will say it's tough to travel to Seattle. I will say
big facts on that. Big facts.
It's loud out there in Seattle. I will say that's a long flight. It's the longest flight you can take. Like, it's one of the longest trips you can have. Like, it's a tough. That ain't like.
It's a tough trip. It's a tough place to play.
It's a tough environment. You gotta, you gotta go out there on Thursday, Friday. Like, you gotta leave a day earlier. You gotta get ready for that. It's cold out there, but it's still West Coast cold. It's different. It's loud. It's loud out.
That's because they got that little half a roof over there too, man. I'm calling them folks out. I know you love it, but they got a half roof, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. It's a half roof.
Rain gonna come down. It might get a little snowish. They gonna beat that drum before the game starts.
You hear how excited he got?
You know,
did you hear?
TG is getting
Did you hear?
emotional right
Did you
now.
hear?
I'm just telling you how it go down.
Hey, chat. Hit that like button, chat. I know y'all heard him get excited. He was like, you hear that beat? They beat on that drum. He got excited. I low-key could envision you beating the drum while you was talking about. You was just big smiling right there when you just talking. It's all good. I ain't mean to interrupt you though, baby. I ain't interrupt you like that. Who's beating the drum this week, man? Which of you 12s is hitting the drum this week, man?
I think they got KJ beating the drum. I ain't saying too much.
Spider-Man coming out there?
Yeah, I think Spider-Man.
They're bringing out the big guns this week, baby. Okay.
If you know,
hey,
you know.
Spider-Man in the building. It's going to go stupid out there. I'm just telling you now. Mason, you better start fast. You got to start fast.
Shout out Spider-Man. I played with Spider-Man.
Hey, if you know, you know. Me and Spider-Man got we same class broadcast boot camp. All right? Shout out to him. Shout out to Cliff. All them cats over there, man. Yeah.
Bro, it's funny, like, true, locker mate moment. Like, I used to be in there really talking about this.
Bro, he loves Seattle, bro. He was like, bro, I need to get that defense, bro. I love that defense.
I
love
this
this
swag.
swag.
Talked about that before.
I liked LOB, bro. I was an LOB fan.
My man was bringing it. He tried to bring it. They breakdown over hoorah. We like, oh, this is wild, bro.
You see for the Memorial says you got my back, I got your back.
Hey, look, just know it's been plenty of occasions where I'm breaking down with these youth kids, and we're like, who's got my back? I got your back. I say, who's got my back? I got your back. Come on, bro. It's fire. So it's respect there. Deke, the only reason I say is because my cat from the 7-5 was part of the Legion of Boom, Cam Chancellor. All right. So I'm doing it out of respect for him.
You don't remember we tried to do that as a Steeler, and that's how we got to
That's how we got the hoorah, because you tried to do it on Friday Night Lights. It was Friday Night Lights, 14.
Yeah. Like, we can't.
He's like, no, we can't do that. That's not that. That's not ours. Yeah.
Then let's hoorah, we ride.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, funny story. I say it all the time. I used to be in the middle of that. Bro. And I remember JP, Joey Porter was like, bro, you're not in the middle of this.
Hey, you got to get him out that middle, folks.
But I do appreciate you bringing it back.
He said, hey, look, bro, I know what you want to do. And TG was trying to freak it. You know, he got the jersey. Yup, he's swagged out. If anybody know, TG gonna give you all celebration, all swag. You check in with him before you touch that field, all right? He uniform police. He gonna make sure your swag, your drip right. Sure. But he for certain try to hop in that middle, bro. You know, bro.
Yeah, I hopped in the middle.
You see who's in the middle of who, right? It's Peasy, it's Shazier, yeah. It's TJ now, right? You don't just walk in there. No,
you gotta be him to get in that.
Yeah, that's the beat my big chest. I'm gonna go fight you at the half. I'm gonna go beat you at midfield. Like that's that guy.
You gotta appreciate TJ's effort
in there before we just put anybody in there.
He said we'll go with nobody before we put anybody.
We'll have a broken arm.
Bro, I've seen Peasy as a coach call it before we put somebody that ain't him inside. I said, bro, don't even look over here. We just go. I'm just gonna lock in with everybody else. We ain't about to, that's a bad feeling, Deke. You walk in that middle, Deke, and they look at you like, whoa.
No, bump out.
You don't want that, bro. You don't want them fellas, bro. You don't want them fellas.
You know that's not your lines.
It's not your lines, bro. That ain't your part. You know that ain't your part, bro.
You know
Stop it. You are who? You say we ride. You don't say who ride. You say we ride. Yeah. All right, that's your part. Yeah. But I do gotta ask you though, man, because last week this was another hot topic. A certain individual wide receiver was talked about potentially being traded, man, because of their behavior, effort, and all things in between. We obviously saw George Pickens have a pretty dope performance, and we obviously saw his energy, right, post-game press conference and all that other stuff, right? So just simply following up, do you still want to trade him now? Are we still trading him, or how are we feeling about this week? What's the concept? What's the thought process with him specifically,
I thought his performance was appropriate. I loved how he took that. Like, you know, I think it's still like that I just don't want to say the wrong words like that, like, because he's a great kid.
It's real.
But you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like that kid that's like, all right, I gave you what you wanted. You can't smile too big, but at the same time, it's I can't praise you too high because I don't want you to feel like you can pout and get what you want. But that's what I want you to do. But the reason that I don't just beat on you is because I know that you can do this at any moment.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like the reason that, like, I just love you so much and I allowed you to even become this, per se, not bad kid, but, you know, baby kid.
Yeah. Baby kid. We spoiled him. We spoiled him, and, you know, at points, he showed his tail.
Yeah.
But got on him.
At any moment, he'll show you, like, oh, yeah, that is.
This is why you give me that ability, because I can give you this in return. Yeah.
You don't do what GP do because you can't do it.
All right, 8-4. You don't act like 8-4 because you can't do what 8-4 does on that field.
You know? So I thought that was a good moment for him. I thought he needed that. I thought everybody in the stadium needed last week.
Yeah.
I thought everybody in the facility, everybody in the building, from Coach T to the Steeler Nation to even Kenny.
Yeah.
I think it's going to help everybody in that building out. I think everybody got better from last week, and they grew as a program.
I don't even think he's saying it like to be funny with Kenny, but in a sense, though, it puts pressure on Kenny now, because Kenny understands that I can no longer keep showing my performances and be deemed as the best here above reproach because Mitch is going to turn it over and Mason is forgotten. With Mason doing that, hey, swear it will, bro.
That'll how you stay in the stadium a little bit longer. That'll how you ask a couple more questions.
All right.
Because it's like, okay,
it's real now.
Yeah, you just see life without you, and it's like, oh, they really can move on.
And the same way them fans were booing Mitch for you, now you saw them turn and start cheering Mason Rudolph.
Some people were saying Mason Rudolph in the stadium.
That's a long chant to say, bro. That's a long chant.
When the crowd win your freedom, you know,
ain't that the truth? Come
on,
them
now. Them people was in there screaming for Mason, like he was Gladiator. Like, yo, we thank you,
Mason Rudolph. Like,
Man, they jumped on the Rudolph the Red Nose. They might, like, I can imagine a home game this week. It would have been twos everywhere.
Seriously, man.
But it's like, at the same time, that's going to make 8 better. Like, that's going to grow him up. That's going to make him be like, all right.
Competition now. Now I got to look over my shoulder.
Now you find out what type of dog that is.
Big. Now it's like, man, say that again, TG. Come on, baby.
What kind of dog are you? Like, you gonna shrink or you gonna run or you gonna stand up? Like,
you got some real life adversity in the building with you, and you see it every single day. Y'all sit next to each other every single day. Y'all getting the same coaching points every single day.
And
how you gonna respond now, man?
And this might sound crazy, but now you're seeing the Steeler way come all the way back into effect. Where it's like, yo, you can be replaced.
Dog.
You can dog eat
Nobody
dog.
Bigger than the team,
2 dogs,
baby.
1 bone. We're going with him this week.
Okay.
What you trying to do?
Okay. You gotta cannibalize your home before you can never put the black and gold on. I gotta kill you if I can get out here and get this jersey. It sucks because you my man, but you not playing over me, bro. Yeah.
it gives you value. You're like, bro, man, I'm QB1 again, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, man,
Like your confidence, your walk, like all that, bro.
Your talk. I bet you Mason eating free all week. Like, he living good again. Like,
bro,
Kenny
you know he down there. He done went
to
to Qdoba, Chipotle, and everywhere else in between. They like, bro, here, man, on us. Here, take extra guac. All right.
Yeah.
They ain't even charging the man for guac at Chipotle right now. Deke, you know he real. Come on, man.
Kenny been the king of the city for the last 5-6 years at this point. Now you get to see what it's like as a regular. Like, now you get back to where you're like, yo, I'm hungry. You hear him saying, I'm back healthy. Like, he said,
my ankle's fine.
He's not playing with it at all. He's like, I'm straight. Don't ask me about that.
Facts, bro.
Don't ask me if I'm all right.
But that's the competition part, and that's when we say it's healthy, though. This is the part we talk about, because you don't really get this typically at quarterback. And honestly, we really haven't had that for Kenny. And that's part of even this, and that's part of the conversation of bringing somebody in this all season, whether it's free agent or draft, to push him, to make him have to play his best ball.
He walked in
and we said that. Yeah. We said that that was the hint. Man, them second games, and it's like, yo, you just going to give it to him right now because they booing? That's crazy in terms of did you earn it or not? It was given. So in that context, it hasn't been this feeling ever for him, man. But it's real now, man. It's definitely real now. So GP is still the guy we rolling with? Or do you go with your approach of sell when it's high, buy when it's low? Is that what you want? What you want, man? Because they said that the credit is back up with it. You know what I mean? The approval rating.
On who? On GP?
On GP.
Like, we love it again?
Yeah. So they saying, do you sell it now that it's back high, that everybody loves it and everybody's good with it?
I mean, no, you can't sell it right now.
Sell it. All right.
We love it again.
All right.
But I mean, it's a young horse.
It is, bro.
The thing is, bro, if it do what it's supposed to do, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. You just kind of gotta find a way to keep whipping it. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but it's like you just can't let it get too comfortable. Like, the definition, like when he's hungry, that's what that is. That take you deep. That'll catch. At the same time, you play to his strengths too. Yeah. Back shoulder fade. Like, let's not.
Back shoulder fade slant. Back shoulder fade slant. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy. You just did what he good at.
It put the ball on time.
It's kind of like, I think strategy wise, you got to keep doing that for him, but like he got to keep advancing his game too. Like everybody in the building know you trying to run a back shoulder, or that slant. You'll take a slant 90 though. You got the ability to do that. That's what makes him special.
Mm-hmm.
That's that little piece that you can't account for. You'll take a slant 90. But it's like he just got to keep on. Like, he got to keep on bringing it. Like he got to keep it up too. You can't go from that to 2 catches for 20 yards. Like that's tough. So it's like.
Well,
I just think
the thing is, like,
right there, like,
no one's been complaining about Pickens as a receiver.
Right.
Like, both things are true. Like, the complaints about Pickens over the last couple of weeks, I think, are valid.
Yeah.
Still valid. Like, we wanted him to get the ball more. So, like, I'm happy we did it last week. Like, no one's questioning his talent as a receiver. It's just more about the body language and being a team player. How you expressing
him, yeah.
Yeah, that's really it.
But the thing is, like, I just think they need to keep jumping on that. You know what I mean? Like, not to go see like, receivers are emotional, and it's kind of like everything got to be like, you got to just get positive energy. Like,
I swear, bro, you got to just keep them happy all the time, bro. Yeah. Like, hey, bro, it's all good.
And Mason did that.
Hey, your cleats look good today. You fire, bro. Yeah. What, man, don't even worry about them 2 catch, bro. You still fire. Hey, you seen that swag, bro? Come on, man. They had no answer for you out there.
Like I said, GP the one that hyped them up to do the dance when they was down.
You see them, bro. You see them.
That was really GP. Like, we got
bro, hit that joint, bro. Hit it. He gave him the ball and hit it. Yeah.
He like, bro, do it. What you doing? You ain't gonna come home if you don't do it. I ain't gonna let you leave out here not doing it.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, to me, that's just what it is. Like, it's like you just gotta keep on. You gotta keep trying to make him feel like you. And it's like, it's tough because you can't baby him. You cannot baby him.
And I'm sure you still have that, PTSD of how everything transpired with AB. Because, you did this and you justified it because of what they did on field. But then obviously it came to a head. And that's part of, I'm sure he's trying to manage that and not make the same mistakes as he did last time. But at the same time, this is what comes with high-end receivers, it seems like. You know, more times than not, you got to massage the ego, massage that they personal feelings. You know what I mean?
Them big receivers them boys is celebrities. Like, it
They
just
different,
is
bro. Yeah, they different, bro.
Them boys is rock stars. Like, they treat them good. Like, life is good with them.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. You just got to keep on figuring out a happy medium.
Yeah.
You know, I think what I do think is you could tell is they had a good week of practice.
Yeah.
I think their preparation looked way better. I think they came out there and they not like they were more prepared, but I just think they were on their details way harder.
Yes, the little stuff.
I think the little things, and I think the little things showed up in the game and made them really play a better game.
Man,
like, I thought they looked more tight, crisp, ready to go.
Well, I was gonna say, man, I thought that really showed up on the defense side of the ball with some of those different pieces and personnel groupings they were using, and they hit you with the small menu, big understanding, right? Cover 3, but we gonna dress this thing up so many different ways, so many different people out there. Just as a whole, man, what was your thoughts on the defense, man? Obviously, we know we had the multiple turnovers and stuff like that, but just
I thought it was a lot of simulated pressure. Like early, I'm screaming. You know, I'm screaming because I'm like, is TJ dropping every third down? Like,
bro, they was gonna freak this cover 3.
Yeah.
They was freaking the cover 3 out, bro.
He was doing a lot of like, yo, you're in that hook. All right, we gonna send the mic, send the nickel.
And you get on that hook, and you gonna get to that hook.
Yeah. Man, he was dropping a lot, and them ends was dropping. It's like. This was a team effort game. Like, we're just trying to do we got to do the win. You know?
But your boy
like,
Jake Brown, man.
Like,
Jake was speeding up. It was working.
We're not even looking at it like TJ 101. We're looking at it like left outside linebacker drop. It doesn't matter who. You already know.
Yeah.
You know. Like,
hey, look, when they call them calls like that, they said, this is the flavor of the week. You're dropping.
Yeah,
you be like,
I don't care who it is.
I got
drop.
it. Yeah.
Hightower got a pick. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro, a dope pick, too.
Nice
when I think,
he got him a nice book. Athletic. Look real athletic.
I mean, that's the second one, though, for the year. Does he have more? No, he just got the 2 this year, right? Got the one he ran back, and then, he got this one.
Man, TJ will go get him a book. So it's like,
we already know that.
TJ drops. Like, but I don't know. Like, I thought the team looked just tight. I thought it just looked tight. It looked like the guys who believed, who bought in for this week, and they was ready to go. Everything was ready to go. You could tell they was probably in full pads all week. No video games.
Look, bro.
No ping pong. No TikTok.
Coach T talking greens to them folk every single. What you mean you're toying on the line, boy?
Hey, start this practice over.
Hey, you know what, man? And I'm gonna find you on top of that because I had to start over because of you. 1,500. Go on about your business. I ain't about to have no convo. Whack you on your beat. Going about your day. Come on.
And let's start the whole practice over.
You be like, Coach, what is your deal today, bruh?
Yeah, like it just felt like it was one of them weeks. Like, man, we're gonna do whatever we gotta do to do what we gotta do. So, I thought that would look good. I mean, it was a great win. It was much needed. Winning fixes everything. It makes everybody feel better. We forgot about all the problems, all the fire this, fire that. No, it just makes everything feel better. You know, the offense looked explosive. That's the best the offense looked since preseason per se. But it's like it just looked good. It felt good. Everything about it. It felt like the last home game of the season. Like, let's go out with a bang. It felt like that. It felt like, yo, we can't leave a sour taste in these people's mouth all year. Like, let's do what we got to do, bro. Let's lock in and let's go attack. Even Coach T had a different look in his eye. Like, I feel like the shades was off. It was real. Like, what's up,
bro? It was one of them nights, man. Like I said, when I seen Deke with this Mason jersey with the vid and the tags, I'm like, okay, he on one, bro. It's just one of them nights, man. They had the little the reindeer down there at the stadium. Bro, it just felt right. It just felt right, man. It felt right.
But you ain't see Deke tear the tag off, though.
I'm just saying, man. It's a man of the people right there, bro. When Deke tear the tag off, it's a wrap, bro. Just know. He turned that tag off, it's a wrap, man.
Okay.
All right. So, we getting it done this weekend or not? We getting it done in your old stomping grounds?
I think they'll go down there and win. I think it's a high right now.
Damn, they about to come back with Geno's head, what you said? Okay.
I just think they learned how to win last week. Like, they had they grew as a program. And I think you got to build on that. Like, they grew as a program. They got older, you know? So it's like, I think you got to build on that. Like, I think they got to just take them. I think you take a lot of that same formation, play scheme, put a little wrinkle or two into it, like put some wrinkles into it, but attack. You're gonna see that cover 3. You're gonna see that fire zone-ish. You know, that 50 look. You know what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? It's gonna come in different fashions, but attack. Like I felt like they attacked. Like they weren't. It just didn't seem. It felt attackish. Like I'm at you. From defense, offense, especially, they felt like attacking. So it's like I just think they need to have that same energy on the road. They got to make their energy up here. It's them versus the world up there. Nobody else is. It's not gonna feel like they took over that stadium. I'll tell you that.
Why you say it like that with such confidence,
not
man?
Taking that stadium
It's like you talking about West Virginia again, bro. Dang.
No, you're not taking that stadium over, bro.
That tone was how you said it to Deke when you told Deke about singing "Sweet Caroline" in West Virginia. That's how you just sounded like that.
That was a way different tone.
You said they were not gonna take over that. I'm like,
yeah, you're not gonna take this stadium over. Like I respect it. You're not gonna take this one over. You're not gonna do that.
TG said I didn't blood in that stadium. Y'all ain't gonna be playing with me out here.
All right,
you're not playing with this one. You're not gonna play with this one. Yeah.
I call Seattle Pittsburgh West. Like,
fair.
Arizona's Pittsburgh West, but Seattle's.
In terms of the vibe,
West,
in terms of the vibe of it.
That's Pittsburgh West. Like it feels like still a nation in the sense that they buy in. They go harder with it. You know, so you know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, shoot. I did want to ask you just around the league though. Did you see? Man, it was a game. It was a game this weekend, bro.
Talk to me.
Oh man.
I did see that JMU game.
No. I ain't talking about that one. It was later. So JMU was at 3:30, and then it was a 4:30, and then it was a 8:00 that Saturday. The Bills. Did you see the Bills win again, man? I don't know if you saw that, man. Bro, this is 3 weeks in a row now. They just keep winning games, bro. It don't matter if you want to talk Dallas, you want to talk Kansas City, if you want to talk Chargers. I mean, however you want to say it, right? Survive or not, we just winning. That's what they call it, right? Just winning. Yeah, I ain't know if you peeped that though, man. Yeah, so they really got this like weird situation. I know Miami is gonna be playing against the potentially, NFL MVP in terms of Lamar Jackson this week, right? But there is a scenario where, Buffalo could low-key get that 2 seed, right?
I heard if Miami loses this week and
Buffalo wins, they the 2.
The last game's a championship.
Yeah, because they play against Miami for the last one.
Yeah. I think this is major.
Yeah. Now, I'm just because when I saw that he could be the 2 seed, that it kept me thinking about this whole MVP conversation again. For some reason, you know how that thing just popped back up. Because I know Lamar Jackson, they say, is the front runner, and rightfully so. I mean, we saw what he just did versus Brock Purdy, right? And I'm all for that. But if Josh is the 2 seed, what's the excuse now? Because it can't be statistical. It can't be that. It can't be. Yeah, because statistically, Josh is already, it's not even close to any of these quarterbacks. It's not close. The whole knock is he's not on the 1 or 2 seed right now. So I'm just saying, if he gets the 2 seed, like, who's your MVP? I need to know. Is you a Brock Purdy guy?
Lamar.
Huh? You said Purdy?
Lamar. I'm a man of the people, man. I'm always.
Now, if it ain't Josh, I want it to be Lamar. But I'm just saying, if the Bills get the 2 seed, what is Lamar over Josh?
Lamar should get MVP this year.
I'm listening.
I think if it's not Lamar, it's Christian McCaffrey up there in San Fran.
He offense player of the year. He offense player of the year, that cat. They can do that.
I don't think Josh Allen has no chance at MVP, bro.
I'm listening.
I don't know what.
Explain though. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Turn the ball over continuously. He's brought this back on the second half.
Are you ready? Are you ready though? So you said the turnovers, right? Yeah. He has, in terms of total turnovers, he's at, I think it's 18 total turnovers. Got to include the fumbles. That is literally only 3 more total turnovers than Lamar, 2 more total turnovers than Mahomes, 2 more than Hurts, and anybody else. But shit, he has 40 total touchdowns, which is dang near 10 more than your boy Lamar, baby. What we talking about?
Right.
No, you don't hit me. You don't hit me. You don't hit me. I'm saying any of these quarterbacks you gonna bring up. The big debate is the winning part, right?
Man, Lamar is what? What they 11-4 right now?
It's got to be the winning part. Bills 9-6 right now. So I'm saying
11-4.
in 2 weeks they could be sitting with this 2 seed and all these records look the same. I'm just trying to hear from you and Deke. What was the MVP convo? I'm just listening. I'm just trying to hear it. Can y'all explain it to me? Explain it to
I
me.
need to see the rest of the season play out.
Because I get the stats. I'm glad you thought the stats. I'm glad you said the stats. I'm glad you brought up the picks. I'm glad you brought up the turnovers. I was hoping you would.
I give you this.
I'm listening, baby. I'm listening.
I give you this.
I'm listening.
If they do get to that championship game and he balls in that championship, like balls, how Lamar just looked the other night on national TV.
Look. Think about it. That was Lamar's one of his best games this season. That's fine.
Yeah.
He didn't want even close to what Josh did versus the Eagles. He wasn't close to what Josh did versus multiple teams this year. That's all I'm throwing out. The numbers reflect that, though. Obviously, we all agree with that. Mm-hmm.
I don't think he has a shot. I think he's too
the
far
only reason you're saying he doesn't have a shot is because they're not the 2 seed. Once they become the 2 seed in 2 weeks, all of that goes out the window because the whole argument is based on wins and losses right now. It's nothing statistical. Josh Allen has far better stats than Lamar this year, bro. Passing, running, wherever you want to look at, the stats reflect Josh, bro. It's just the losses right now. They can get the 2 seed, bro. You'll see.
It's gonna be a lot.
Deke gonna hate it if Josh get this MVP. Deke gonna hate that part.
He's not gonna get it though.
You never know. We'll find out, bro. We find out, man. But if not, Josh, I go with Lamar. Who you going with for your MVP? Early pick right now. Who you got?
I got Lamar.
Who you got, D?
Yeah.
Or is it? You said Kenny at one point.
I want to ask.
Is it still Kenny? Hold on.
I need to see the season.
That's not the one you asked. D.
Who is your MVP? Who is your MVP? Because you did for a fact at one point say it was going to be Kenny. And then I know we had circled back to it and you was like, yo, I'm still going to roll with Kenny and all that. And I'm with you on all that. But
I don't know if I said that. Maybe preseason, but I don't know if I called him MVP during the season.
Fair. You said he was top 3 recently. That's what it might have been.
Well, I thought that was my prediction. I said I think he'll end up being an elite quarterback end of the season. Clearly hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Clearly hasn't happened.
Well, we'll just take Kenny out of the convo just because he's hurt. Not because he's not good, because he's hurt. Just because he's hurt.
He's not in it.
So who would your guy be?
Right now. Yeah, I think Lamar deserves to be the favorite right now.
Shout out to I like Lamar. I think he's favorite, bro.
I do. It would be between him and CMC right now, and then depending on, I'll give your guy credit if he balls out these last couple games, he'll be in the mix.
Oh, you ain't got to give me credit. They got him 3rd on the rankings right now in terms of the money and all that stuff. Yeah, it's Lamar, CMC, and Josh. So I ain't making none of this up, man. I ain't making none of this stuff up. I'm just reporting the news. That's it.
I think it's Lamar. I think it's Christian McCaffrey. And then
that's what I would say that right now. Right now, that's how I would have it. How the odds have it. If that's how it is.
That's how they had it. Yeah.
I'd be real and you know how I feel, but you gotta respect bro. Tyreek Hill, bro.
Oh no, he was a part of it. I think they had like their his name was mentioned up there because that's when they had brought up like Brock Purdy and how he had dropped since the whole Ravens game because he was the favorite at first.
I mean, Brock Purdy had a tough week last. You know, this thing is like it's like
I already know, bro.
Bad game will put you out of it.
Serious, and a bad game at the worst part of the time. Like he got the bad game on the biggest stage with everybody looking at this stage in the season. It hurts majorly, and that's while Lamar is perfect. That it's like, bro, if you gonna get hot, or I mean, he's been hot, but it's like, yo, if you gonna play a dope game like that, this is a great time to do it, man. But also his team definitely, they did what they were supposed to do too, man.
Yeah. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
And it's the same for that cat in blue and red. He done went head to head, cooked on Jalen Hurts, and everybody saw how that ended. Then he went out there to that Kansas City Cat with Arrowhead where they can't get beat, and then he went over there and did what he did there. It's like he just keeps showing up, and it's like he got hot at the right time. So yeah, I get it.
You can get hot at the right time.
Get hot at the right time, and then I just love we receipts, right? We receipt guys over here. Everybody talk about turnover, and it's like, not so fast, baby, not so fast. This is crazy. So yeah, man, this is where we at now, man. This is where we at.
Let me ask this question. That's not the question you asked.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you asked.
I'm listening, baby.
Who's the defensive MVP?
Oh, because that low key.
Are we serious?
No, honestly, this is legit combo. This is real. This is real, bro.
I want to hear what you
This
say.
is real.
This is TJ Watt.
Who's the defensive MVP?
How isn't it TJ Watt?
Okay. So, Moats, who really is?
You know what's that boy in Dallas, man? Stop playing, bro. Already. So this is why. TJ's leading the league in sacks, without a doubt. TJ's leading the league in sacks.
Basically every other stat too.
Man,
across. So this is the thing across the board though. The stats aren't crazy, but the difference is the pressures. You look at the pressures. Parsons is like 20, 30 pressures up on TJ. And then when they talk that win, like the pass rush winning percentage thing, they're basically saying TJ rushes more and wins less, even though his wins are more impactful. You know what I mean? Whereas Parsons is winning more frequently. He's just not getting the sack to finish it for whatever reason it is. But the pressure, the dude got almost 100 pressures right now, bro. This is like stupid crazy right now. Yeah.
And people don't even realize all them holding calls. So
that's why. So that's the big reason why they lean in heavy Parsons instead of TJ. Even though TJ has all the numbers, if you look just stat for stat, right, tackles, tackle for loss, forced fumble, stuff like that, TJ's numbers are better there. But if you look at Parsons, it's still close enough. And the problem is that pressure part, bro, that's a gap, bro. And that's what they looking at too.
We're valuing pressures over all the others.
Out.
No, they all go together though. That's the difference.
That DB in Dallas done broke a record.
Isn't he beating them by like 4 or 5 sacks? Like it's
4 or 5 sacks, but the difference in pressures is like 25. You see what I'm saying? Like pressures is like, yo, every single time you drop back, I'm hitting your quarterback. He's throwing incomplete.
That's like interceptions and pass
breakups. Isn't that QB hits?
He's just not catching the ball.
But a pressure and a QB hit are the same. Like it's pressure QB hits, like all that's in the same family. So it's like a pressure is still effective. A sack, you can have a dude miss the blocking assignment, you get a sack, and you get 10 pressures. Who had the better game? The guy with the 1 sack or the guy with the 10 pressures and no sack? That kind of combo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
Might throw it away.
But that's the argument. That's the argument that the people that are supporting Micah Parsons, that's what they're making. And that's why. Because they're saying if all these other stats are similar and we're talking, 5 here, 4 here, single, like that type of stuff. And then we're looking like, bro, this big number here is crazy. That's why they lean in Parsons. But then also he plays for Dallas too. So that doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't hurt him. Playing for Dallas, everybody wants you to have another guy to be this dude. So he has that rolling. We knew it was going to be him, Myles Garrett, and TJ that they was pushing. But that's why they lean in Micah right now, bro. That part. It's just that part, bro. Yeah.
That DB in Dallas needs some love too. He done did some special stuff.
He got cooked too much on Thanksgiving.
But you can say that comes from Micah. Yeah, but no.
That's the whole thing, though, bro. But it's like TJ, in terms of his sacks, TJ is leading the league. TJ definitely has that, and TJ's stats like across are still fire. We're not saying that it takes anything away from TJ, but that's definitely the argument they making for Parsons.
So, TJ, you're going with Micah Parsons, TJ. Who are you 100%.
Going with? Micah Parsons.
I'm biased. I love TJ, but I would probably go Parsons this year too. Like,
I love TJ.
TJ's my guy. Like, I love TJ. But when I'm looking at that difference in pressures, that was part of when we were making the case for TJ, when we were talking just stack numbers, it was like, yo, let's also look at the pressures. It was a point in time where TJ had 90-something pressures on the team before, or 90-something pressures in the season. He's sitting at like 70s, low 70s right now.
I think this year Micah looks like a creative play. Yeah. Like, it looks like unblocked. He looks like Aaron Donald that one.
So like, even though it's not resulting in a sack, no different if we look at a lockdown DB and we're like, man, this guy doesn't have 12 picks this year, but he's leading the league in PVUs and teams aren't even trying to throw over there anymore. Yeah. You're like, bro, that's more impactful than just this guy catching, 7 picks this year, but 2 of them were floated up in the air, one's off of a tip type concept. Yeah. That's kind of how they arguing it.
I agree.
Yeah, but TJ, man, TJ still balling. That's the thing. And whenever we having these convos, it's not saying that one person is bad or anything.
No,
We
TJ's the
splitting
man.
hairs. We talking about defensive player of the year. This is the best defender in all of football.
Yeah, TJ's
For a
the
fact, TJ is a finalist in this convo. But
Yeah.
these are the little things that they're going to be looking at when they making that
This
thing.
year, Micah.
Yeah.
This Micah year this year.
They wanted to
Mine.
be him. And that's going to be the reason why they looking at it right there.
Yeah.
Miles Garrett, as much as they wanted to be him, he ain't in that convo. He still ain't done that. He ain't.
Well, they got him favorited over TJ right now, unfortunately.
But
Who,
they got
Parsons
Micah
or
already.
Nah,
I
both
would
of
say
them.
Parsons like the favorite though.
No, both of them.
No, but I'm saying
They got
Parsons
Garrett.
is number one though. I thought.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Last time they had them both though over TJ,
Yeah.
Miles and Micah.
And you're talking about defensive. You're talking about Heisman type. Like, you know what I
This
mean?
is like
it's
the best
always
of the
tight.
best. So they,
Yeah. The best of the best. Like you just said, like elites of elite. Not just elite, but elites of elite.
Now,
Like,
he done already won it, and he trying to win it again. They
Yeah.
looking at Michael Parsons like this dude is just as, or he needs to be in that same convo.
Yeah.
And now we legitimately got a reason here.
Micah gotta win one though. Like
That's
they
their whole, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
You
Micah
know
gotta
this.
go.
This
don't-
is what they are, bro.
Micah's special, bro.
Mhm.
Micah's in that Lawrence.
They
Lawrence
not, yeah, they
Taylor
not gonna
conversation.
let Micah not get one if it's
Yeah.
close like this, bro.
Yeah, Micah's special, bro.
No, they're gonna look at them pressures. And that's what their whole argument right now is. Well, all these things are close, but these pressures are the difference. And you're just like, all right, I see how we on, man.
You know. You see. But I like Micah to win it. Y'all see West Virginia? West Virginia's balling right now. I don't mean to.
You said they balling. It's 7-zip, bro. Stop playing. All right,
Come on, man.
stop playing.
They
And
scored
y'all about
first
to
play of
get
the
y'all
game.
about to get scored on. They in the red zone.
They scored first play of the
They
game.
about to score on y'all. Yo, they on the 15-yard line right now.
Bro,
We
he just
serious?
threw a pick. He just threw a pick like a few minutes ago. What
All
you talking
right.
about?
It sound good. It sound good. It's all good.
No Drake
Right.
May.
Can I drop a little side note?
What you got?
Man, I went to Deke Investments last week, right?
Uh-oh.
And I put a 9-team parlay in. And the only thing that went wrong, and not that I'm a gambler, man. I tell people don't gamble on these drugs and all that. But the only thing that went wrong
Here we go.
was
Here we go.
James Madison.
Here we go. Now,
Man, Deke Investments is whack.
what was the conversation before you ever hopped on the Deke investment?
That must have been a burner Deke investments
What-
account.
what-
I
what
ain't
was-
putting JMU in that parlay.
Hey, yo, chill. Because everybody knew going into this game that this is not James Madison that had been playing the 2023
Oh,
season.
man.
This was a different. You even hit me up the day of in the morning. I said that exact thing to you. I said, bro, we got a coach that we just hired 3 weeks ago with a staff that was completely obliterated. We were talking about alumni coming back to coach at one point. Okay. We got players that are in the transfer portal, as in exporting, staying to play in this game. I don't know what's happening. And then as soon as the game ended, Deke, guess what happened? 6 of our top players from the game or from the team all transferred to Indiana following the coach, bro. They just bounced on us, bro. So, yeah, I say I don't know what that is going to look like. I said it numerous times. I said, bro, outside of my just foolish JMU pride, I don't expect much. All right? That's what I said. That's what I said. He ain't listen to me, though. It went on. He ain't listen. He ain't listen. I tried to tell you, bro.
I remember.
I
you
said, bro,
you had concerns.
This was the only game all year where I felt like this. I said, any of them other games, I'm like, bro, I want all the smoke. It don't matter who it is. Bet on JMU. We're going to take care of business. This was the only one because I said, this is not JMU. I don't know what team this is. I don't know who the coach is. I haven't even heard the coach speak because I haven't had time to watch the press conference just yet. You feel me? This past couple weeks been kind of busy. Thursday night, Saturday night, Christmas, all that type of stuff. Yeah, man. So, yeah. I blame the scouting department on you, man. You fire your scout. Whoever your scout was, you got to fire that man. Yeah, your scouting department was weak,
The
bro.
whole team with him to Indiana. Though.
Hey.
Nobody tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
He took the whole team.
He took cats on the front end of the game, and then he spent the block on the back end again. We said, God dang, bro, we thought we was done. We thought you just took them.
He took the whole line.
He hit us with the Grinch. He was like, yo, he came back and he was like, I'm going to take this light bulb. I'm going to get the rug. I'm going to get your day going stock. And I'm like, bro, you took the treat and the gifts already, bro. What more do you want? And they had the audacity. He put a little picture up in his little Indiana office. Deke, why in the background you see the 2023 JMU football media guy? We like, bro, so what you doing, man? Why is that even on your desk right now, bro? Why is it in plain sight so everybody can see you playing with us, man? Stop this, bro. Yeah, it's one of them situations, bro. It's crazy.
And I need
it's
that
crazy.
too.
He's like, I'm shopping. I'm getting him. We like, bro, what? Yeah. It's real, man. It's real.
Hey, you know what? This comment just reminded me here. Hannibal 090. TG, what you think about Jalen Smith signing?
Excellent call. Shout out. You said Hannibal 090? Shout out to Hannibal. I totally forgot that one. Yeah.
I thought it was a real good signing. I like Jalen Smith a lot. I'm a fan. I like them. I've liked them since Notre Dame. I liked them at the Cowboys. I liked them on the Giants. Like I like Jalen Smith. I know he's been through a lot. I just think what he has is knowledge. He's a smart player, and I think smart players like can always get to the ball.
They age well. You know that, bro. They age well.
Everybody's looking at Miles right now like he did something super special. And I'm like, I think he did play super.
Talk about it.
But at the same time, I just think he's a smart football player. You know what I mean? I think he's a smart football player. And I think being a smart football player translates.
Yeah.
It always, like, if you know how to get to the ball, you know how to get to the ball.
He sees what he's supposed to see. He sees the right stuff. Yep.
You see a lot. You see a lot. You see a little. You see a little. You see a lot. Like, and I think he got the ability, like, he'll come in there and he'll play well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that one that just got released by Dallas, interesting one too. Like,
what was that?
The ball head one, Rashad Evans.
Yeah, Evans.
I think that's one to talk to too. But I think that's a real.
But what's going on with the situation? They said it was over like marijuana possession.
Like, he got arrested in the airport or something. Man.
Oh, I'm like, was he dealing or was it just on him? Like, what's the scenario? I ain't see the details of it. Yeah.
I don't know the details neither.
All right, because I'm like, bro, if it's just marijuana, we ain't tripping on that today. Man, but if was it like
as thin as Dallas is at linebacker, if they let you
that's
go,
what I'm saying. So I'm like, what was it like? What was going on? Was you distributing? Was they bagging? You know, like, how was you? Yeah, because they ain't just throwing away linebackers that are good. You feel me?
As thin as Dallas is right now, it had to be something.
Right. I'm like, did you have a pistol on you? Like, what else was it? Am I missing something? It can't just be some tree. It can't just be that. Because if it's just some tree, Deke, we can go ahead and call him up, man.
Right.
Yeah, why ain't we giving Reuben Foster any love, though?
I mean, I think he probably won the workout, though. Like, they probably look like, because they brought Reuben in the workout, right?
Miami did.
We never did.
Miami did. Well, I mean, they kicked the dust on Jalen. Like, that was just a preference. Like, you know? I'm sure. They
going down all the list of big names. Do you think Blake Martinez,
we got
Miles
the 2018
Jack?
All-Stars.
Seriously, Blake Martinez, Miles Jack, Jalen Smith. All we need is a Leighton Vander Esch. That's all we just. Yep. If he around, just go ahead and pick one of them up.
Leighton got that neck.
All right, but man, Jalen had that knee. Yeah, we know what this situation is, bro.
They calling Spider-Man next. I might be next on the list.
Seriously, bro.
I'm about to get his tape.
They be like, hey, KJ. Can you drop to that weed cook? Can you carry the vertical? If we get full verse, can you carry it? I just need you to carry it. Can you just carry it for a little bit? We got pass rush.
We got the rush. You just got to hold it for a second.
Hey,
we don't even carry the special over here.
We don't. Hey, seriously, bro. Don't trip. Don't trip. What's your middle run game look like? We got a little Tampa 2 flavor. Can your middle run? Yeah.
So you give us a little Tampa 2.
That's it,
and
bro.
We might not need you for that.
Seriously, like, bro. We might just hook you. We might hook you and put one of them safeties in the middle, bro. Where we doing it right now. So, yeah. It's definitely real, bro.
They kept it simple for Miles. Like, even though Miles was the quarterback of it, they kept it simple. Like, it wasn't too complex. It didn't look. It looked real. Yeah. Let's move fast. Let's run and hit.
No,
you know?
I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you, man. Shoot. I like it then, man. I like it. You got anything else on your end? Anything else on your end, Deke, before we get up out of this thing? Hey, well, you already know, my dog. You already know. Now, look, don't be out there cheering for Seattle too hard this weekend, all right?
No, man.
And we're going to spin the butt like how we always do, but I don't need you on, when we call you next week, don't be on no, see, oh, see. We don't need to hear all that, all right? So, just ahead of time. You got me?
Hey, you didn't peep you ain't peep Kirk with the boombox though.
Come on,
you ain't see,
bro.
You ain't see
Come
Kirk.
Come on, bro.
I gotta get. I think I like Kirk more and more every time I peep something.
Kirk's
new.
a man of the people, bro.
Kirk's a man of the people.
I'm trying to tell you, Kirk is a man of the people. What fully guaranteed quarterback you know hang with the people? That's all I'm gonna say. You've been
That's the
around.
bad of the
What quarterbacks franchise 100 them dudes? Nah, bruh. He's one of the people. I don't care
Wait,
what
let me ask
you,
this
Deke, or
real quick.
anybody says, bro. He one of the
Let
people.
let me ask this. What you think about that Russell Wilson, though?
Business decision, man. They hit that boy with the Derek Carr. They said, bro, you ain't about to get hurt on my watch. I have to pay you all this money. Bump that. You finna sit. You are sitting. I don't care what
They're about to
you
pay him
played
$39
well.
million.
Listen, he's played well. He ain't played that well this year, bro.
Is
You
he
know
done
that.
up there, though? Is he done? Is he done?
How much guaranteed money
You're
is
saying
left?
another team?
How much
Or
guaranteed
with the
money is
Broncos?
left? I think he's done
They
in
told him
Denver.
like $30 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why they doing this type of move. So if
But
they
they
doing this, I think this is the Derek Carr we're gonna try to move on from you. But you
Okay.
got to find the suitor. And no different, I think, with Carr when he said, yo, I would do the deal however it had to be done for it to go down there. I think that has to also be at play too, man.
You know what's interesting? Where's Russell Wilson from?
He's from Richmond.
Is he from Virginia, the 7-5?
No. He's from Richmond, 804.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Them two different hoods,
Just
bro.
saying.
Them
He
two different
shouts
hoods.
VA out.
No,
He always shouts that VA
Think about
out.
it. VA is fire, but
Man, I
804
done
to
seen
75 is
Todd Boyd
different.
come
That's
in
it.
here. I done
Todd's
seen
boy-
a lot of
Todd's
VA
boy from the
quarterbacks
crib.
get a shot.
Todd's boy
I'm
from the
just
crib.
saying.
What about
You
Tyrod
hear
Taylor?
what I'm saying?
What about Tyrod Taylor?
I've seen a lot. All right.
Tyrod back in the building too, starting again. It's crazy
saying
how that
a lot of
works.
VA quarterbacks get a
Yeah.
chance to
You
Pittsburgh,
know what I'm
you
saying, man? Hey, man. Oh, so you
Right.
want Russ to come here? Is that what you? You
I'm just
funny,
saying.
bro. He too
I'll
man.
take
Hold,
Mason over us.
hold on.
He
You
loves
gonna
VA.
try to backdoor this 804 into the building? Nah, you mixing 804s and 757s. They don't mix
He
together,
just
okay?
loves VA
Nah.
quarterbacks, man.
You know how you Baltimore and DC cats, y'all you from PG County, then ain't you?
No,
PG
man,
County
don't do
and PG County and Baltimore, y'all. I mean, it's practically the same. They're about an hour away. It can't be that different, right? It's just PG County. What you gonna beat your feet? Want some mambo sauce with yours? That's what we doing, right? If that's what
you
we.
took it like that.
If
I
that's
see
what you,
where
you know what I'm saying? If you gonna say that the 804 is like the 75 and we all the same, I'm gonna say PG County and be more the same. All right,
you took it
that's
like
all I'm gonna
that,
say.
that's where we're
Okay,
at.
okay, they are
I
very
see where we're
different.
at.
They are very different, bro. Jeez. Yeah. But Tyrod could pull up though next year though. Don't trust.
Okay.
Steelers.
That's my guy. I'm telling you, bro. Tyrod here, everything's.
Tyrod's like a Chase Daniels. Like
He gonna do it. He do everything you need. Great leadership in the
He'll do
background.
everything
Could
you
get you
need.
out of a stadium. He's
get
quiet.
you out of
Come on,
stadium.
bro. Come on,
he's
bro.
he's a 2023 elite Charlie Bass.
That's
like,
what he is, bro. That's literally what he is, bro. If you know, you know, bro. That's him.
I
There
can
you
live
go.
with that.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, yo, whatever we're doing quarterback long term, I still think he's a good dude
He's
to
the
bring
guy
in
to
this
have in the
offseason,
building.
bro. I think he is. Regardless of how we gonna do our transition, that's one of them dudes you want on your roster for
And
at
he's a
least some
leader.
stability, man. Like you
And
said,
he's
he's
a
a leader. Yeah. He gonna
Leader
lead
ain't
you,
gonna
man.
get no trouble.
Mm-mm.
Gonna do his job.
No.
I'm running out.
No. Big
Yes
facts.
sir, no sir.
Big facts, bro. Big facts. That's because he's
There
from
you
the 757, not that weak 804. Just throwing that out there one more again, all right? So, TG, you and all your Baltimore, or unless you want to roll with your PG car, we still doing that. We back separated. We separated them?
You
Is it?
back choosing violence, man. I ain't on that.
All right, all right.
I ain't on that. You got it.
All right, then. So all love. So, like I said, man, we'll do this again next week, man, like we always do. But appreciate you as always, bro.
My dog.
Let's get it,
Peace, bro.
man. Hey, and y'all wish TG a happy birthday when y'all see him too, man.
Yeah.
He got a birthday coming up, man. All right.
Happy B-Day.
Yeah, he got a
I'm
B-Day
out.
coming up, man. He got a B-Day coming up. Y'all showing some love, man. Cause he
Thanks, dog.
old. All right. My dog. Peace. Shout out. One time for the culture. TG. All righty.
Well, 6:33.
All right. Let's see. How many supers are we remaining on? It can't be too crazy. I don't think it's too crazy.
Less than 10, it looks
Yeah,
like.
but I say yeah. So we should just finish those out and be good for tomorrow. Or, yeah, and then everything else be on the table for tomorrow, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Let's go. UW says, I don't want to see anyone else at QB rest of the year. Mason's QB1. I'd rather he miss the throws than not attempt them like Kenny and Mitch have done.
No, and I'm with you on that. And I think what all of us have kind of said to the same degree is outside of him coming out there and literally having a turnover fest, killing us, right? That's the only way I see him getting pulled. because you have to give him a leash. It's like, yo, how are we going to pull him after this performance when we haven't seen anything close to that anywhere else here right now? So, yeah, outside of him just going crazy, throwing picks everywhere, yeah.
Alex Watson has joined the upper room.
Shout out to Alex Watson and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
GF says potential is high under 10 games starting all time. No snaps at practice. 1 week of practice with the ones and first time ever on the field with 14. And we get this.
Yeah. So he's looking at it and simply saying, man, if
they're talking about Mason. Okay.
Yeah, he's saying that Mason's potential is through the roof. If, all of these variables in terms of him having to sit all year, not getting any of those practice snaps, you finally get 1 week of reps with the ones, and this your first game regular season playing with GP, and this is what it looked like. What could it be if y'all actually get a chance to build a rapport? If you get another week of 1 reps, and that's what we're hoping for this week.
Potentially 2 games.
Seriously. Did we get the update on the injury report this week? Did that come out yet?
I tried looking when TG
I saw
was
earlier on, but it didn't pop up.
No.
Because I was wondering, did Kenny actually practice, and what was that situation?
Here we go. Limited.
Let me tell you. Oh, yeah, we in the money then. We good. Keep the controversy out. He's limited.
Main kid did not practice.
Yeah. What about E-Rob? What's going on with Landon? Because he had the pec.
He's already out.
They already wrote him out? They
Trent
didn't
Thompson,
IR him. They didn't IR him, so I'm wondering, was it a strained pec versus a torn pec?
That dude can't catch a break this year. Our linebackers just can't catch a break.
But think about it. He's been fighting like a son of a gun to even last this long. He's been banged up, bro, with the growing and stuff, man.
3 or 4 injuries.
Seriously, man. Seriously. But shout out to him, bro. He a dog,
Keeps
man.
getting out there, yeah.
He's definitely a dog.
Oh, wait. It is Canada's offense. Egg on the face.
Yeah, I mean, exact same calls, right? That's what we said. The only difference is who's calling them. But in terms of the menu, it's still the same menu. Yeah. And that's the whole argument in terms of the value that you put on Mason for this performance versus, Kenny or Mitch. They've all had the same ingredients to work with. It's just that Mason actually made a dope menu or a dope meal after this name, where everybody else was kind of like, all right, this is kind of dope, but we need a little more seasoning here, need more of that there. Man, this was kind of cool, but it was a little too heavy-handed on that and that. So, man, I get it, man. I definitely get it.
GF number 2 is doing great. Is the best thing for us, everyone, for the team, for the off season, and who deserves it more? He is our last vet, regardless.
Yeah, man. He's had a lot of adversity throughout his time here. Then we're not feeling sorry for him because that's a part of being in the NFL. We say it is not, something that is owed to you. You got to earn it every single day. So this is a part of it. But it was just really good, man, to see the football justice happen. And you said it's good for the team. I agree, because just imagine, Deke, if you were backing up a guy all year and now you finally get a chance to see Mason Rudolph get his opportunity, and he never wavered while he was preparing quietly in the background, right? And he finally had that opportunity that showed on him. Man, what do you think that's going to do to that other guy? It's going to encourage him. It's going to motivate him to keep working. He's going to say to himself, man, shoot, it worked out for him. That means I can get a chance for it to work out for me too. And that's the part, man, that you really want to see, man, because, yeah, you play this game long enough. You're fortunate enough, man, you're going to go through some dark feelings, man, when they playing with your playing time and all that other type of stuff. But, yeah, man, stay true to it, man. Get you another opportunity. And I think even for Kenny, man, not even being funny, I think for Kenny, he's going to look at this situation and say, all right, I got to get back locked in. I got to show that I am better than this cat. I got to show that I'm the reason why you drafted me here, because I am better than this dude. But now he has more urgency because now this dude then finally got a little bit of light on him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not writing Kenny off for 2024 by any means.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I want to see how Kenny responds now, bro. Because if you got that dog, this is when it starts to show up. This is when it comes out.
AJ Martinez, Mason is going to retire and going into real estate.
Salute,
Not
Mason,
anymore.
man.
Sean McCartney, yeah, because he's at least earned himself another year of just being in the league.
And Mason already made
Mason's
made some money too, man. So he ain't going into real estate, man. Mason straight, man. Mason about to come out here and be like, "Go run a bag up on y'all now, man." He didn't got his little starter money. Now he about to try to make a jump on y'all. Keep playing with him.
He'll get picked up by someone.
All right,
I mean,
seriously.
if you got Josh Dobbs out here
All
starting,
right.
like
It's the real, bro.
Mason does that type of performance, he get in someone's quarterback room no matter what.
100%, bro.
Sean McCartney, like, I don't know if he'd be competing for. Yeah, I guess it depends how these next two games play out. But right now, I don't think he's competing for anyone's starting spot.
He's guaranteed
outside of
himself a
being
job,
here.
though.
But
Yeah.
I think here would be the one place he could, just because
Yeah.
we got that affinity with him.
Mm-hmm.
But he could
And
be
he
a
was
backup
drafted here
somewhere
too,
for
man.
sure. I mean, think of some of these backups that get in,
Yeah.
man. If Mason goes out and shows he could pass for 290, 2 touchdowns, some of those
Right.
teardrops he was throwing,
Come on, bro.
it's like, you deserve to still be in the league. Sean McCartney, first off, shout out to Mason for having a great game. I'll also say this shows what time to develop does for a quarterback, but this could also be a Dobbs situation. People used to hate Mason, similar to Kenny.
Yeah, but I agree with you on all of those fronts. The problem is with the development part is what? We booed him out and had to see him fail before we ever gave him a chance to develop. And this was not intentional development, was it? That's part of when we talked about Kenny Pickett and we were like, yo, take our time with him, let him develop. It's always a tough thing to be patient, but at the same time, we want our guy out there. Don't rush him, but hey, we tired of waiting. We need to know what we know about this cat right now. That's the dynamic that you deal with at this level. So that is why for Mason, we said the cause and effect part of it. Mason had an opportunity to start multiple games here before, and obviously we know what transpired, and that was why he ended up in the situation that he was in. But like I said, man, he took advantage of this moment. He took advantage of being on the roster and getting these opportunities to practice, to watch film, man. And that's all you can ask. But this wasn't an intentional, hey, man, we're really trying to develop this dude. That wasn't the communication with that part. So, I mean, I get what you're trying to imply there, but I just think that it's a little bit different in this context. And that's why even for Kenny, I don't think that he even gets that natural luxury without him having to be deemed as a failure first off, and then go sit on QB2 somewhere, whether it's here or elsewhere. And then when he gets that chance, comes and shows it again. We ain't about to just sit Kenny and be like, hey, Kenny, we're going to start developing you now. Like, this is just how the league is sometimes, man.
Q, someone needs to tell JPJ to stop holding on for dear life every game. It's really baffling how much he does it.
Man, that's weird. I think he only got flagged once this past game.
He usually gets one a game. He's good for one a game.
So am I tripping or am I tripping? Just one a game? I'm living with that. You see who he's matching up with, right? Okay. Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. We'll live with that little one. Yeah, he's still our best corner right now, man. I didn't watch the tape again. It was funny, too. T. Higgins was hooping, but literally, T. Higgins' one catch on Peasy was a deep out. He ain't really do a lot on him specifically. Now, for his own defense, T. Higgins went crazy. But as a whole, though, nah, JPJ, man, he's looking really good, bro. He's looking real good. Not just from a physical ability standpoint, but above the neck standpoint as well. Dropping a film session on him a little bit later. It might already drop. If it didn't, I'm going to do it later. Or, no, it's for the members, I think it is. But, yeah, just talking about some of his pre-snap subtle things that I'm picking up on tape that's helping him win before you even look at the tape of him, right? Because we know, outside of the flag happening, or if he gets a pick, are you really watching JPJ when the play is on the opposite side of the field? No, unless they zoom out and show the big camera angle, right? So that's why I go back and watch the all 22 and look at every single play of JPJ in coverage. And I'm telling you, nah, he ain't got no holding issue, baby. You live with that little penalty. You living with that, man.
Gerald Abney. Bro, Rashad Evans just got cut by the Cowgirls.
We saw that. I don't know what's going on with it, though. I need a little bit more info. They said he got arrested with a little marijuana possession. I just need to know what that entails.
Has he really been playing like that for them this year? Because he was available early on. And they picked him up mid-season.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Listen, I just want to see like what the situation is. I don't know enough, but in terms of just the type of names that we're signing lately, he would be next in line with a Reuben Foster if we had another injury. So I think that's part of the natural conversation with it. But yeah, I just need to know like what was going on for it to be to the point where y'all willing to release him. That's all.
S. Dresden Freeman as head coach, not perpetual mediocrity. He's not a Tomlin guy.
Define perpetual mediocrity. And if your definition for perpetual mediocrity is we haven't won a playoff game in 6 seasons, that's still not perpetual mediocrity. That's your opinion, but that's not the definition league-wide of perpetual mediocrity. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
AJ Martinez, the one and only Brobarian, is in the house. 5-5.
Shout out. Shout out to the Brobarian. Hey, Brobarian. I can't even get deep like that right now, man. My voice a little so. But, yeah, I rock with you, though, baby. You already know, bro.
AJ Martinez gifted a Moats membership to Three Kings Kennel.
Shout out to AJ being a rock star in Three Kings Kennel. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Dondre Zell, if Mason continues his good play, it will be a QB competition next year. Or will it be a competition next year?
Oh, 100% it would. 100% it would, man. The big thing is this. Can he open the door for some form of competition this offseason? Whether that was somebody we're going to be drafting, which we've talked about, which some people are like, excuse me, going crazy about drafting guys. And then the other part was veteran free agent pickup, right? Is it a Kirk Cousins, a Jimmy G type, somebody like that? We've heard me talk about Tyrod, different quarterbacks we brought up and stuff. So at some level, it's going to be some competition. But if Mason can replicate what he just did, maybe you're not having to spend as much money on what you're bringing in. Maybe you're not having to give up as much resources draft-wise to go and potentially get something in the draft if Mason can replicate what he saw. So then you already have that natural competition in-house. You save money. You can go spend that money on a receiver, an old lineman, linebacker, safety, whatever, versus you having to spend that much money on a quarterback or having to give up a lot of assets to draft something. So that part, yeah, I do think it will be a competition if Mason does continue like that, and it'll only be better for us if he continues like this too.
Ethan Leach, love y'all. Deke, where do you stream? Happy birthday to TG.
Get them boys right, man. Get them boys right.
Is not out for the season per reports I've seen. Have a great night and stay positive to all. Bleacher Report app.
There it is. There it is.
I'm trying to think the easiest way.
Download the app. You be putting the links on Twitter too, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, I typically put the links up whenever I'm about to go live. But you could also they have like accounts, like Bleacher Report accounts. You can follow my account to see when my next events are, my next streams are. It's at Deke _. You can find it on there. So if you want to follow that or just check me out on Instagram, Twitter whenever I post the links. I think my next one's after. Actually, I know the next one is after this Seattle game, New Year's Eve. Bringing in the New Year.
There it is. Oh, and I probably should have clarified too, man. The date for TJ's birthday, because it was like, yo, when is his birthday? It's January 1st, New Year's Day.
Oh, sweet.
We ain't streaming with him then. That's why I was like, yo, y'all wish me happy birthday on the back end. That's the whole reason. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, man. Shoot. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right.
AJ Martinez says Mason QB1 next year. I hope, and I'll buy a 2 jersey.
AJ, if he do that, if he doing what he listen, does it matter if his name is Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, Geno Smith, or Ben Roethlisberger? If he's playing like how he played Saturday night, we not gonna care who he is. We just want those type of results. So, man, if Mason do that, man, you cop a 2. Deke already got 1. He might go get an alternate. He might get a color rush or something. You never know, man. Shoot, maybe little G. You know G in his jersey phase right now. He might be like, Dad, I want a Mason Rudolph jersey. He's still holding out for KP, though. He was conflicted. He was like, Dad, what does this mean for Kenny then? I said, son, he's just hurt right now. Just let him stay hurt. Just give him time. But we're going to cheer for Mason because you said Mason was going to score 30 points. Which he did, and I was absolutely dumbfounded. Yeah,
I said that. I didn't say that.
No. My son did before I walked out the house on Saturday. He's like, I'm about to go to the game. Holly, he was like, I always ask him, like, yo, what you think the score is going to be? He always tells me a score. He's like, that's going to be 35-17. And me and wifey looked like, boy, what? Yeah, he was like 35-17. Bro, stop lying. 35. I said, hold on, I said, your boy Kenny ain't playing today, right? He's like, yep, Dad, 35-17. So here we go.
AJ Martinez gifted a Mets membership to Ron Right Noir.
Shout out to AJ continuing to be an absolute rock star. And to that individual, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And it looks like that's it.
All right. I like it then, baby. I like it. All right. One last day before we go. Did you catch up to what happened in that Packers Carolina Panthers game?
No,
Jair Alexander?
I saw he suspended for a game.
Bro, so
Some with the coin toss.
so they have their team captains, right? They go out for the coin toss. He's not one of them. He ran out there while the coin toss is going, takes over the dig, low key almost messes up. They like, yo, do you want to defer? He's like, I want to kick. They almost messed up in terms of like who get the ball and stuff. And he runs to the sideline. They're like, after the game, they say, yo, what was going on with the whole coin toss situation? Like, were you supposed to be out there? He was like, no, I don't think Coach Knowles from Charlotte. So I just had to let him know that I'm from Charlotte. This is the home game for me. So yeah, I'm supposed to be a captain. And they're like, bro, what? And he was just like, dead serious, talking just like that. Like, I'm from here. So yeah, I was going to be a captain. So yeah, that's
He declared himself a captain.
Yes, bro. And like literally went out that joint. He was like, yo, hey, it's my coin toss now. We kicking. He was like, what? We on defense. He was like, are you deferring? He said, you know what I want, man. We kicking. Yeah. So that's what they suspended my man, bro. And then he went and actually got like he had a not so good game on top of it. So yeah, they just kind of like compounded it.
I'm just trying to compare that to what we were dealing with Pickens.
Like, yo, and we played Atlanta and Pickens just right out there like, bro, bump that. I'm calling it down. I'm from here. You know I'm from here. Coach know I'm from here.
I feel like the suspension's justified. I think. He's really good.
He's dope.
And they're in the playoff mix.
Yeah.
So you could almost do the GP approach and just fine him and have him out there for the next game.
And
right?
he's nice too, bro. Yeah. He's nice. You know I love him, bro. But yeah, when I was like, what?
Huh.
He said, you know from here, man. He know from here. And if he did, I had to let him know. It's like, oh. So yeah, man.
Maybe he wants out.
That could be it also. That definitely could be it. But I was definitely surprised at that one. I'm like, you know, I've seen a lot. I don't think I've seen that one just yet. That was a new one for me, man. Yeah.
All right, we got two more. Dondre Zell. It seems Minka's body can't handle being in the box. Do they need to keep him out of there?
Minka's body can't handle being in the box. He got hurt by Pat P jumping on him covering a pass though. It had zero to do with the box. Sure, if we want to paint that picture as, you know, him being around the line of scrimmage is more injury prone or injury risk, I don't think that's the case. Though you think about the injuries that Minka has had. Pat P fell on him while they were guarding a pass downfield. He pulled his hammy. He's had an appendectomy and came back the next week, and he was playing with a broke hand with a cast on. I don't think we talking about a dude that can't be healthy or is not available. He's available. He's banged up because he plays the game physical. And that's the league, man. You look around the league, man. People miss games when you playing this thing physical and you do it for a long time, man. So that is a part of it, but I don't think there's any major concern about Minka in terms of him playing in the box because it's not like you're talking shoulders or neck stuff, right? Typically, when I think of smaller players in the box, I'm thinking of, man, his shoulder's always messed up or he don't want to hit. He's scared to tackle now, right? Hand, stuff like that because you're dealing with big bodies. Minka is getting stuff that can just happen. The hammy, it just happens at times, man. But when it's real, it's real. So you're going to miss a substantial amount of time with it. And we saw when he pulled his, we said it instantly. I said, bro, that's not like Tay, that's not like Moof where you saw them kind of jog or kind of walk it off. He went down. That's typically a pull. That's 4 to 6 weeks, man. That's just how it goes. And it's fluky. Minka's a highly conditioned athlete, one of the best conditioned athletes on the field. It can just happen, though, man. So that's kind of what we're dealing with, man. But I don't think there's any direct correlations of Minka's, you know, availability versus where we're utilizing or how we're utilizing. I don't think that's the context with it, though.
Young Shad 101 gifted 5 months memberships to Dawson Frazier, Geronimo Jenkins, Supreme Quan, SD Ninja 619, and Curly Top.
Man, Young Shad 101 being an absolute rock star, double salute you. And to those individuals, welcome to the Locker room. Yes, indeed.
Man, we got
yes,
another one
indeed.
rolling in here. S. Dresden, salute to greatness and being worthy of song someday.
Man, you are great. You know why you great? Because you alive and you here, baby. So always remember that. Look yourself in the mirror, like, boy, you great today, man. It's a great day too, man. So keep being great. Now in the singing part, Deke might sing for you one day. Deke don't be singing too often though. Just one day though. You never know. You catch Deke. You catch Deke at a game though. You gotta catch Deke at a game. Catch Deke at a game. Fourth quarter. Mason hooping like that, but he'll sing everything you want him to sing, man. Did you sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
That was a remix. Ski matchup.
See what I'm saying? He'll sing it all, bro. He'll sing it all. Shout out to the ski. Nah, I love it, bro. I love it. So, think we all copacetic? Think everything is good? So, I wasted the ski mashup, bro. I love it, love it, love it. So with that being the case, man, that will do it for today's show. But y'all already know, man, we greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with us. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe on the back end of this thing. And yeah, we're gonna circle the block on y'all, man. Have a little fun tomorrow as well. But until next time, baby.
Peace.